Your voice
Heidi.
always sounds so good, man. You must have a good mic. Or it's
Who?
just your sexy tubes.
Who?
You.
Oh, me? Why? What do you
Yeah.
mean? It's oh shit, what is it again, Mike? An Elgato mic? Yeah. Not a very expensive one. I mean, it's a stand-up mic.
Well, maybe that's it.
It's it's not very big. It's like from the top of the mic to the base is roughly about 8 inches. Man, why couldn't Katie have waited until I said 8 inches for her to say bullshit? That'd have been perfect time. Oh, by the way,
It's all about
Say
time.
something about 8 inch.
what
the fuck? I could have sworn that's what you said, but I was like, no.
She just picked up on it.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Of course, no.
Penis.
Of course, the woman hears all she hears 8 inches, huh?
Wieners. Talking about wieners.
But no,
The bad thing is I literally sat down, put my headset on, and I hear her in the background. What the hell are y'all talking about? And I just go, penis. Not knowing any other fucking context.
Pretty much.
Penis.
And apparently I was right.
9 times out of 10.
well, Jake said that my mic sounded nice, and I was like, well, it's an okay mic. It's not like a super expensive one. I mean, I was like, it's not cheap. And then I said it was like 8 inches, tall, and Katie said bullshit, but she said it right as I was saying 8 inches, and I was like, damn, she's playing Battlefield 1 right now. And I was like, I wish you'd had better timing. And then after I said that, she pops over here going, 8 inches? I heard something about 8 inches. And that's all she said.
Sir, did you,
mic? That's all I can say.
Did you get a new mic that I didn't know about?
No, the one that you got me.
Yeah, the same one that I got. I'm looking at it going, that ain't 8 inches.
I mean, how tall would you say that?
Average.
Average. Okay, whatever. By the way, to get into the spirit, fun story for today. My mom is up here, and so is my aunt, and we decided to go hang out with them a little bit today. And we went and ate at this Mexican restaurant. And as I was telling my mom that I was getting some delicious edibles for today, and I was telling my mom and my aunt about D&D and my character, that they were losing it. And I told my mom about the Keef soda that I had for the last session, and she was like, "Huh, here you go, get you another one," and hands me a 20.
Nice.
And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was like a little bit, the day's been, the day was kind of a little bit, started off a little shitty. That was some stuff, I'll say that. But it was really awesome on my mom. She was like trying to do something to brighten my day up. And yeah, it was awesome. But we're having root beer this time, by the way, instead of blue raspberry. Okay, now that one's way better than the blue raspberry.
To rehash last week, you guys all started off with your invitation to a dinner at Matthias's museum. Someone you each have come to know in your own way over the years. On your way to the museum, Remy stopped by the refinery and heard some rumblings about that there was some delays at the refinery, that they had to shut some things down. While off in the woods, Hoppum stumbled on a couple leaves of newt's tongue that can neutralize a poison, and then also saw that there was an unnatural outcropping of rock in the forest that he's not used to seeing. Brezzik was at the local tavern, saw a couple enforcers come in, talk to a man about throwing a fight and some debts that he's accumulated. Mentioned a couple key phrases. And Carakas, I believe, on his way into town. I don't remember what happened to Carakas. Do you remember? I remember you looked for. Oh, you stayed by the pond for a little while, right? Saw some bubbles
Yes.
coming up from the pond. Yep. You guys all expediently made your way to the museum and had a nice little tour. Begrudgingly, you guys were all hungry. Matthias wanted to spend some time with you guys. And Brooke was also there, made her favorite dinner. You guys walked through each of the exhibits, learned a little bit about the lore and who some of the magic items belong to. And right before you sat down for dinner, Saria, a smuggler that some of you may know in town, was tasked with kind of letting you guys pick some magic items, and then she was gifted the rest. Right after she left, there was some loud croaks outside of the museum and somebody who beckoned Matthias's presence. Matthias walked out knowingly what his end might be, and with a flash of magic, the museum kind of came back to life. All of your magic items gained charges and attuned to each of you that you had gained. He flung the door shut, and you guys heard a window break, and Matthias say, "No, Brooke, you should have stayed inside." So with that, you hear kind of the clattering of some fighting outside the door, but you don't have a good vision. Off to the east, you heard a window break, but we will be picking up there. Any questions? Any questions about new level up stuff, about where we are? The thing I will say about combat is when we enter combat, my goal with combat is for it to be challenging. I will give you guys some fun combats throughout the campaign, but I know this is the first fight you guys are going to have together. You guys haven't played D&D in years, so I'm not trying to kill you. But what I'm going to try to do for combats is give you guys an initial setting and tone for what the combat is. So for this, yeah. So for this specific setting, you guys were not expecting a fight. You were clearly kind of set upon by a numbered force. And even Matthias was somewhat worried. You've heard what sounds like Brooke falling outside. And so you guys need to get out of the museum. So, like I said, throwing it back to you guys. Any questions with that?
I do have one quick question. So the 3 things that I've got, the attunement acquired. Do we go ahead and do that right now?
Yeah, you're attuned to all of them. So every character has 3 attunement slots. So I think almost all of you guys have 3 items that can attune to.
Chris, I had to click on it. So
yeah, Kris, you have, if you see in your thing, you have 2 of the comrades bracelets. So if you wanted to give that to somebody, you're more than welcome to. But so they,
yeah, speaking about the comrade bracelets, I snapped one on and I look towards who is it? Who am I gonna marry?
Is it gonna
I look at Brezzik and I'm like, Brezzik, I'm a lot faster than you, and I know that I can get places you can't. So here, and like I present this bracelet to you. I'm like, if I remember what was told to me during the presentation, because I was trying to listen and ask questions, it should help us in battle. And
glad you were listening because I was eating.
yeah. So like, let's say I'm somewhere and like I'm a long way away from you. I could just tap my shoes 2 times, and then we switch places. So it might be useful.
DM, do I have to attune to that too?
Yeah.
Decisions. All right.
If you don't want it, it's fine. We could do it later.
I'll definitely take it because I have had ideas for that as well. But
yeah,
right.
and I think it works both ways as well. I think if you wanted to, make me go somewhere, I think it works that way as well.
Motherfucker over here clicking their heels together. There's no place like my homie. There's no place like my homie.
I'm gonna tune to the bracelet and
Okay.
keep the Cypress amulet off for now.
Okay. Okay. So the other thing I will say about combat, you guys, so there's some interactive features in the map. I'm going to try to do my best to do that going forward. I don't know if it's the case. Dave and I don't know if it was just because we have DM privileges that we could see some things that I didn't want you guys to be able to see. So
No,
for some of that,
if you don't give us vision, then we're not going to see it.
yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. If you guys do notice things on the map that you're not supposed to notice, I'm still just going to have a DC check to notice them. There are sounds that you guys should hear from through the on the map that will give away some things. And then the other thing with movement, if you guys could please move using your like D-pads, like the arrow directional keys. It will help because basically for this encounter, we're going to go into initiative right away because the longer you guys spend in this museum and going through, the different areas, people or things might be. So we're basically going to roll initiative from the jump and you guys are going to be getting out of the museum. So cool. So any other questions?
Have we been in this museum before?
Yes, you guys have been in this museum before. It was one of the reasons you guys were rolling history checks and things like that to notice things about displays that will give you guys advantage in certain rooms to remember shit that might be going on.
Yeah,
so,
I meant more like, have we been in here besides like a customer? Like, have we been to like the back room? Do we know if there is a back room? Blah blah blah.
Yes. So Brezzik's definitely been in this room, and then as I mentioned, when we were doing the tour, Matthias has asked for your help before to like do things for the kids, stuff like that. So you've been in some of the back areas, you know how some of the exhibits and things work.
Copy.
So yes, so you guys definitely have been around the museum. So
Cool.
With that being said, though, you guys have never been in the museum the way it is right now. Like it is completely alive. You hear noises from all over, and it's actually fairly loud. So, as far as people knowing your whereabouts or you knowing other people's whereabouts, there is a buzz, a magical buzz in the museum right now. Things moving, things clattering. Yeah. So, So that's where we're at. So, if you wouldn't mind, let's roll some initiative. So, Dave, could you walk me through how to do this again? So if I go to combat encounters.
All right. So what you'll do is select everyone, or you can do it one at a time. So it's up to you. So let's do.
Okay, let's see if I just grab everybody. So I have everybody grabbed.
Right click.
Okay.
And then the two swords and the shield in the bottom right corner of any icon. Toggle combat state.
Cool. Awesome. So then I just hit begin encounter.
Well, yeah, but actually before you do that, we got to roll initiative. It doesn't matter.
No, let me end combat.
You have to put us back in.
Yep, I'm going to. So let's do.
So I'm going to ask another rather dumb question.
Here we go.
I also know going forward. Yep. I clicked on initiative. It's got a +2, but situational bonus.
No situational bonus.
Okay. Yeah, so you would just hit normal.
I just hit normal. Okay.
Yeah.
God damn.
Let me see if it kept Chris's.
I got a 21.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
I don't know why it rolled 2 numbers. Damn, I might be doing it. I don't know, but whatever. In the chat log, it says 21.
Do you see anything in the initiative, Dave, where it's like actually logging that?
Yeah, if you click on the arrow by the total number, I don't know what it is. It's right. It's 16 plus 5. So the rule is right. I don't know what the hell the algebra is for though.
Well,
Like
no.
his rule is 1d20 R1 equals 1 plus 3 plus 2. That's just weird.
No. Yeah, I was curious about in the combat encounter. Like, so do I click on these 20? Do I click on? How do I get these into the combat encounter?
It's already there.
Your enemies?
No, the initiative.
They're on there. Like if you look at the combat encounters tab, the cross swords, the numbers should be there.
They're not for me.
It's there for us.
I see 20, 16, 20. So let me see if I hit beginning combat. Did Hoppum roll the highest?
No.
See, it has him at the top.
Because
so there's something I need to do from chat to get your guys' initiatives in there.
That's the thing is like we can all see them.
Yeah.
I don't know why you can't. So you see my name at top. Who's up top?
I see Hoppum's at top, and I think these are your HPs to the right, and then I just see a D20, and it says roll initiative for me to roll initiative for you guys, but it didn't bring in any of your initiatives into my encounter.
Okay. So what you can do for now until we figure this out is right click on any of us and update combatant.
Okay.
If you want to do me, do me. Put in 22 in the initiative roll.
Okay. What was Hoppum's?
Hoppum was 18.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Carakas got a 4.
I don't want to talk about it.
You didn't have to, dog. I got you.
You're a caster. You should be down that way.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay. Don't worry, Marodney. It's average.
Okay, cool. So now that should be ready. So, okay. So, yeah, you guys see a door to your north, a pathway to your left. Yeah. What would you like to do?
All right.
Take turns.
I had already checked to see if this door was going to open, and it didn't. Like I put a shoulder into it. I hit it with some good shit. It didn't budge.
Yes,
so,
it is locked.
Oh,
they're coming from this direction.
So where Matthias just walked out was the south.
Oh,
and then to the east, you guys heard a window break, and it's assuming that was Brooke jumping out to Matthias's aid. So
okay.
That's what you guys have heard.
All right. Well, I'll kick the door again, one for good measure, and then say we got to get the hell out of here. Question: is Saria still here? Saria, whatever.
No, she walked out before this all happened.
All right, she's still hanging out.
Go ahead and make a strength check for that, or an athletics. Go ahead and make an athletics
for me to kick the door.
Yeah, for that kick on the door.
Okay. Athletics check. Boom.
So you kick it. It definitely doesn't budge, but you feel like more than the lock behind this door. Like there's something behind it. So
yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep.
All right. We got to get the hell out of here. I need to get to them. Go my full, since I do know the exits because I'm here a lot. Fine.
Was any of your guys's favorite exhibit the Druid Whim?
Yeah, that's what I was wanted to bring up. There was something about a certain little area. I can remember if that's what if it was the Druid or not.
Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely some things. Remember that there's like interactive stuff throughout the museum. You guys noticed some of the guardrails and all that stuff had been taken down. But yes, so it is your turn.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's still Brezzik's turn.
So I didn't write it down in my journal, but I don't remember which exhibit it was, but I remember you telling me about something to do with like a torch sconce kind of deal attached to one of them. Like I said, I don't remember which one it was.
Yep. No, that's true. That's fine. When we get to it, I'll have you roll a check.
All right. 30. Go do a quick perception check to see if I hear or see anyone. Because we
Yeah.
assume that it's Brooke that smashed through the window, but was it really? Perception check. What do you got? I don't even know what I rolled. 15.
15. So, most of the windows and stuff have been closed too. There's not windows in your immediate area, but with your perception check and what you can hear from outside, those like sugar glider nothics, you can hear them croaking like they're having a good time. You hear kind of the clashing of armor and things like that, but you don't see anybody else around. No. You do also hear with a 15, you hear some stuff moving in the room in front of you, like gears. The room to your west.
And I do know a back exit out of this place, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
You know that I don't know if it would be your motivation, but you know that Matthias's office and things like that are towards the back and that there's a back exit.
I need to get out of here to get to him.
Yeah.
So I'll action dash 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's all I got.
Okay. Did you move?
Yeah, I moved the original 30 and then action dash.
I still have you right in the center on mine.
Refresh your page.
Oh shit! You know what I did? I'm
Nope.
sorry, guys. I'm a dick.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that's why none of this stuff made sense.
Oh,
sorry.
We were on a different map.
Yep. So this door to your north is the one you kicked. To the east is where you heard the window break. To the south is where Matthias left, and to the left is where you hear the gears moving.
Okay.
Now you may move. I apologize.
No, that's quite all right.
That's probably why the initiative wasn't working, because I was on a completely different map.
Quite possibly.
Yep. I'll remember that. Sorry.
Quite possibly. All right.
So
smash over here. Office up top. Is that what you said?
No, the thing to the right is just a wall. You kicked the door to the top. It is locked and feels like there's something solid behind it. You made your perception check. To your left is where you heard. That's the way Matthias left. And then your left is where you hear the gears whirling.
All right. So wipe everything. Sorry about that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
What?
That looks like me moving.
Everything is broken.
That is my character moving. No, sir, stop it. I was right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's what happens whenever you give me too much power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30. All right.
So, are you stopping right there on the edge of that room, or did you move farther in?
I would have dashed in further.
So, as soon as you get to there, you can see as spikes start to come up through the floor for the interactive feature for this room.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and make a dex saving throw.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get through those fine.
Okay.
So go ahead and move. Yep, off to the side.
This is where I'll be.
Yep.
And I'll yell back, mind your step.
Yeah, and so you guys definitely saw that there's an interactive feature in that room.
Okay.
Who's next?
Okay, might go. I'm gonna follow behind. Because I never wanted to help out with the kids, so I didn't come back out here, so I need to know where I'm going. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is a wall here?
No.
It's a wall? I don't know. I can't see through that. Okay. Bam. Bam.
You don't want to step up. You don't want to step on the red.
Okay. Then I'm also gonna bonus action dash.
Okay.
So that I could be right there. 10, 15, 20. So yeah, I'm right
So
there.
okay. Um. Okay. Sounds good. So that'll end your turn.
Yes,
Who's next?
sir.
Okay. Is it me, right?
It is, yeah. Hoppum.
So yeah, about that whole thing talking we were saying a few months ago. So I know about this little area that it can walk through due to the display and everything.
Yep.
So my character knows where this walkway takes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So I already.
So yeah. So when you get there, I'll let you know where it's at.
Okay. So we have to go where everybody else is going, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you don't have to follow us at all.
Yeah. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I mean, where else am I gonna go?
30 feet.
You might already have your unarmored
40.
movement. So I think you have 40.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Fucking monks.
I know.
Cool. Monks are great.
Get off the screen. And what is it again? To
You don't want to step on the red, so that's as far
Yeah.
as you want to go.
Sword ring.
space.
Space bar.
That's what.
Sword ring.
Fuck.
What was that? So gotta go this way. Damn it! I knew I'm stupid. And that was 30, right?
That was 40.
Oh, that's 40. Okay.
Yeah, you did 30 first and then another 10.
Okay.
So Marodney, it's your turn. Carakas.
Okay. So I'll move this way. That's 20 feet. How much does dash add?
Full
It's a whole nother movement, so it takes your action, so you'd still have 40 feet of movement left.
Okay.
So if you,
I'm gonna move there. I'll keep that in mind for future.
Okay, sounds good. So while you guys are in this room, all of you, please make an investigation check for me before we move on to the next room.
I know everything.
Jesus. I don't know shit.
Me neither.
Yep.
I'm just like, why is the floor red? Why can't I touch the red floor?
You guys, adrenaline's pumping through you. You guys are, haven't been in this state pretty much ever in your lives. So you guys are in a rush to get out. I will say, as you, Brezzik and Remy, as you guys can see into the next room, you see, so this is where a.k.a.'s, one of the mages, his exhibit was. You see is how multiple things and elements have kind of come to life almost in this mini elemental explosion. It looks like some of the floor has been turned to glass. And you see as there's this like electric just kind of hum and buzz in the air before you guys enter this room. You can see as there's like electricity arcing like from thing to thing in this room.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. All right, my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna step up here.
Okay.
While I'm in the room, make a perception check here, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
While I do want to get through, I'm not completely. Yeah,
You don't notice anything.
Everything's great. So it's 5, 10. I do see what I see though. So 15,
Yeah.
20.
Okay. So as you step into that room, you can feel as the electricity starts to just latch onto you. You're gonna take damage while you guys are in this room.
Okay. 25. 25. I said move. Come on. 25. 25.
You shouldn't have been able to do that
Why?
because there's invisible walls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't. Again, sometimes more power is
Yeah.
too dangerous. All right, so I can't. So that's what 10, 15, 20. And I'll just start like running my hands along this.
Yeah, so you can feel there's almost like glass in front of you.
Yeah.
So
25,
yeah.
30.
So and at the end of your turn, go ahead and take 2 points of lightning damage.
It's I believe.
Okay.
So you see as, like, the fur on the bugbear starts to get all staticky. You can see is like from this orb in the center of the room, and it almost looks like he's miming as he's walking through, trying to find his way.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick piss, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's not go that way. So, this is just another like. Does this lead anywhere?
Nope. It's just part of the
Okay.
exhibit.
Or it's down here.
Just part of the exhibit.
Damn it!
Yep.
Wasted all that movie for nothing.
You can make a quick perception check while you're there, though, because there is a window over there. So go ahead and roll a perception if you want to see what's going on outside.
Mm.
Okay, so with that, you can see that like barred cage, like wagon that some of you might have seen from outside. You can see is the large dark dwarf is throwing Matthias into it and closing the door, and it looks like he's barking orders to the guy who's the driver.
How far is that away from me?
I'd say it's probably about 50, 60 feet.
50 or 60 feet. Hmm. Hold, please.
Okay.
I have a bomb, so I'm just seeing how this works.
I have a bomb.
I mean, I do.
You do.
How far can I throw? Okay, it can be thrown up to 40 feet.
I don't know if he's still here. I tried to get his attention earlier.
Okay, what's the radius on that? A 15-foot radius? Okay. Got it. Cool. So, all right. Well, I'm also a thief, right?
We're gonna start some shit.
Let me know. I'm gonna find a way to do it, Barry.
Fucking A, Brad.
Hey, stop giving me shit that explode, and I'm not gonna do it. I need to save my homie, okay? So let me know if this is gonna take up an action or not. I want to take out my crowbar and like break the window so that I can throw my stash.
Okay, yeah. If
Can I all do that in one action?
No, I think breaking the window would probably be an action.
Okay. You said okay, so the stash shaker is like basically like small lump of clay, small lump of clay. Do I feel like I could throw this that it would break the window and also just keep going, or do I need to break the thing first?
So, you haven't had a lot of experience with these, but
Nope.
it is explosive. And so, I'd say the more things it comes in contact with, the more volatile it could be. It might work,
Okay.
might not.
You said that he threw him in the back.
Yep.
And
He's basically given the driver directives.
And he's barking orders. Okay. So they're gonna leave now. Okay. I will break the window.
Okay.
I need something to dump that out on.
Hopefully that
Something like
gets their
that. I'm
attention
sorry.
and buys me
Because I don't want
at
to dump
least
that
another
into the
round
fucking
of
dirt
the
pile.
Mountain
Because if
Dew.
that's the case, you got
Okay,
to smoke the
cool.
dirt, man.
You break the window and you're
Sorry,
gonna
like I'm
pull
not trying
there.
to be a dick, but that's
Okay.
Mhm.
You're next.
like there's no other reason to. Ow. Problem. Good.
I don't know if you're muted or not, but I can't hear you, Dustin.
Oh. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's your turn.
I was enthralled by the story and I was laughing a little bit too hard. Oh man, up here like I got a bomb.
I mean, I do.
I want to throw this bomb.
I still support having no bomb if I'm not going to use
So
it.
bad. So is the window broken or not?
It is
The window is
broken, yes.
Okay, so the window is already broken.
Yep. But there's bars and stuff. You guys couldn't make it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, see, I'm sitting over here thinking like, can I throw this motherfucker?
No, I will throw this motherfucker and deal with it after. But
like if they're about to get away and everything like that, I'll get over there and I help it. But that's it's something. Let's see here. This is about to be entertaining. I want to go through here, see what's going down.
Okay, so as you get up to there, you say the similar description. Like there's an electric buzz in that room, and you can see as your bugbear friend is currently connected. Zap.
I'm just picturing him, all his fur standing up.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there concerned about trying to get Matthias and everything like that, but I'm still slightly enamored by the fur. And I'm like, man, they want to pet him. His fur looks really soft now. Oh, that was what? How far? 15?
5, 10, 15. Yep.
Each square is 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I know I'm stupid. So
And just like Brezzik before you, your face runs smack into a glass wall that is almost invisible to the eye.
okay, so I need to figure out which direction to go.
Yep.
Can't go forward.
So you move 25 feet.
Yeah, 50 feet more. Do I just try to walk one direction or the other?
Yeah, you can definitely try. And then the other thing too is if you use your action to dash, it gives you a whole nother 40 feet of movement. So you still have, if you want to use your action to dash, you still have 55 feet of movement. So 50.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh, you so dirty. Oh, you so dirty. Okay, so that I have to do. What'd you say? The dash.
Yep.
And
so
that puts the.
You're at 45 feet of movement right now left.
Okay.
So if you move, if you're gonna dash, you're at 5 feet of movement left. If you're not,
No, I'm not gonna dash.
Okay.
No,
so you're just gonna.
we're just
Okay,
gonna
you're stay right there.
go.
Okay.
No. I want to, but
Okay,
they're
so
just gonna bounce around in a ping pong.
so at the end of your turn, then you take 2 points of lightning damage.
Ow. Okay, so what do I do with that?
On your character sheet, just take 2 points of damage. I think if you just double click your character sheet, click on your
hit point bar, and then just type in your total -2.
Yeah. Okay, Marodney, what are you doing? You see Remy break a window. You see two of your friends run into this electric orb room. What are you up to?
So directly left. Do
Yep.
we know exactly what that corridor leads to?
So it's not a corridor over there. That is just part of the display. That's just like a mannequin of whim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing really much going on over there. I'll tell you that.
Gotcha. And the window has bars on it, so literally the only option is to go up that way. I will at least move to here.
Okay, that's 25. If you want to use your action, you can dash. If you don't, you can stay right there.
Well, I can move at least one more.
You could. I will tell you if you move one more, you're going to take damage.
Yeah.
So I'd either dash or stay there, one or the other.
So I'm gonna ask this. You said the statue was a.k.a. That's one of mine.
Yep.
Would I be able to do any kind of check on it?
Go and roll a perception check with advantage. A lot of the stuff that's going on in here is or you can roll an arcana check too. A lot of the stuff that's going on in here is new. This stuff hasn't been magically empowered in decades, if not centuries. So this is stuff you're not used to seeing.
How do I do with advantage again?
I should have asked to do a perception.
Sorry, just say that again, Dave.
To be able to see
Hold
if I
shift
could
and click.
see, a way to pay attention to the path.
All right.
Okay, so with that roll, you can see some of the like shimmering of the glass. You can see, I'll give you the what everything looks like for this first 10 feet. You can see that there's a wall that runs directly perpendicular to you that goes 15 feet to the left. The first avenue is to the right, and then you need to turn left 5 feet, and there looks like there's another opening up where Brezzik is. So you can see that there's a little bit of a shimmer and make out some of the walls that are 10 feet in front of you.
But I'm still going to take damage. Ugh. Okay, screw it.
Okay.
I'll use action dash.
Okay. So that 30 feet more. Yep. So that's 5.
My 30. That's my 30.
Yeah, that's 30.
So I need another 30. I got another 30 at least.
Yep.
So you said this way.
5, 10. Yep. And then go one left. And then go, and you can see that you can go one up, and that was as far as you can see. So you have 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 10 more feet of movement.
At least on the map itself. Good Lord, that's actually loud humming in my ears.
Yes.
Ooh.
So which way do you want to move your extra 10? Or do you want to stay where Brezzik is?
Brezzik, I'm standing on top of you. Which way is the way out? Left, right?
I don't know. This is as far as I got.
You said you know this place.
Shit. Yeah, well, there weren't invisible friggin' walls every time I came back here.
You're a lot of help.
First, we save Matthias, and then I'm gonna kick his fucking ass.
Can I attempt to move at least 5 feet to the right?
Yeah. You just use your D-pad. If you can't move that way, it's a glass wall.
Yep. Okay.
Would you like to try to move any other directions? You still got 10 feet. 50-50 shot.
Yeah, I know. If I get it wrong, I can go the other way. I'll go up.
Okay. You got 5 more. Left, right, or up?
50-50. Left.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
So that will end your movement. As you move to that spot, you can see through there's this door that's right here has been just like almost like alchemically changed to where it's this glass now that's kind of embedded into both walls, but you can see through it. Looking almost straight at you is this kind of this stout, almost white dwarf with red tattoos and stuff on him on the other side of this window up in this hallway over here.
Okay.
So, and that will end your turn. Back to the top of the order.
All right. I watched him go that way, so I'll go
Yep.
that way.
Yep.
And then
And you see the same thing.
There
Yep.
you are, you little
Yep.
fucker. I'm gonna kick the door.
So you kick it.
I want to kick the glass.
Go ahead and make a strength check against it. Or an athletics.
15. If
15.
it's athletics, add 2, 17.
So, okay, so 17. So you kick it. There's definitely like a large crack that kind of starts to go up this thing. And it didn't look like the albino dwarf was kind of really looking at you before, but you see as he kind of looks over in your direction, as he starts to move closer, you can kind of see his reflection building on this glass. But yeah, that's what happens.
All right. What was that?
You put a decent sized crack in it.
15. Yeah, but I don't want to get shocked in the ass again.
Okay.
15.
Natural thing.
Oh yeah, that was a. Did I take any damage?
Yes. Oh yeah. So you took 2 points of damage, and then you should check out your elemental brooch and read that and decide if you want to use it or not. Okay. And if not, take your elemental damage.
More than likely, I'm gonna want to use it.
Okay.
I'll read it. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'll let Brezzik finish his turn, and then we can get back to you and what you want to do with the brooch. So you got 10 more feet of movement.
25, 30, dash.
Yep.
10,
Okay.
20.
Okay.
30.
As you get to there, you see as there is. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Yeah, absolutely. As dumps.
Okay. Yeah. So you notice as you get. Oh, sorry. This should be closed.
Sorry.
So there's a door to your north. There's a door to the east, and that's what you see from there. But you did not take any more electrical damage.
All right, cool. Do I know where his office is?
Yes.
If it be to the north or to the east?
It's to the north.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna open that door? Okay, go ahead and open it. So as you open that door, you can see that there's like a green light that's kind of humming in there.
Mhm.
There's a few different magical things going on in there, but go ahead and make either an Arcana or a History check.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you know that Matthias has kind of told you about what this used to do, but it's been so long and useless that you weren't really paying attention.
Yeah,
so,
light.
Cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, close the door again.
Okay.
Sorry. Nothing in there.
No food.
All right, that's it.
All right. To Remy. You've broken the window.
Oh,
You see as
Jakey, my
some
boy.
people look in your direction, but a couple of the guards on their carriage have gotten their orders. The
yeah,
dark dwarf that is out there that threw him in the cage is kind of turning his attention back over to the east, but you can't really see what he's looking at.
yeah. I kind of like try to like lift myself up on the window because I assume everything is taller than me.
Yeah.
And and I kind of yelled down, be like, "Hey, yo, when you try to take a guy's friend, make sure that the guy's friends don't have bombs." And I taught, and I throw one of the sky shakers out the window.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack throw. So what are you trying to throw it at? So just to give you an idea, kind of
This man is
perpendicular
all
to
like,
you, there's like
"Hey,
a horse-drawn, basically carousel carriage. At the back of it is Matthias. It's probably about 10 feet long. And then at the front of it are two beasts of burden on top, a couple guards, and towards the back about 10 feet away, which is probably a little bit out of your throwing range. That's probably about 50 feet. You know, that's where the dark dwarf is.
Okay, so this can be thrown for 40 feet, right? But
Yep.
it also has
Yep.
a 15-foot radius explosion.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to do is that I obviously I don't want to hit Matthias because that defeat the whole purpose of me trying to save
Yep.
him. But
Yep.
I want to aim it so that I can at least try and hit the Chaos Dwarf in the radius, and also like maybe take out one of the wheels so that they can't like go away.
Okay.
And if I take out anybody else, I'll take out anyone else.
So you kind of have three options. So you can throw it far towards the east, which is the right of the map, which would probably get the dark dwarf. You could throw it at the dark dwarf and the carriage that might damage the carriage, but you're probably going to risk damaging Matthias. Or you can throw it towards the front of the carriage and try to just damage the horses or the guards.
Okay.
So those are kind of your options. Either like far left, in the middle is the riskiest, or far right.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be a statement either way. So okay, I'm gonna do it far left was the horses and the guards.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it far left. And I'm gonna use
Okay.
a short fuse, which means that the short fuse will detonate after landing in the target area.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
your attack.
I don't have a throw. It's a consumable, so I
Okay, yeah. So just make so that would be like a thrown weapon. So
so
go
it'd
ahead
be
and make
dex.
yeah, it would be a D20 with your dex mod.
I'm gonna do 20 plus my dex. Can't I roll? Can I just do a dex check?
Just go ahead and do a dex check and then add your dex modifier. So 13. What's your dex score? 16?
Plus 3. Yeah, so it'll be 16.
So so that's a 16. It goes where you want it to go.
Okay.
So it's
so Remy kind of like he like lifts his head over like onto the bars. He's like grabbing it, like he has his like feet up and everything, and he yells down, and then he like kind of eyes it up a little bit. He's like, okay, cool, and like he jumps back down, and then he takes out one of the clay fuses.
nice.
He lights it. He likes it. He lights it like Tom and Jerry style. He has like a match. He like lights it like on the bottom of the shoe. He lights it. He's like, "Fuck it," and then he just throws it through the bars. And then there you go. It is the damage. It
is 66 fire.
6d6 fire damage.
Let me see if they can make their dex saves.
Yeah, DC 13 dex saves.
So with them being, about 50 feet away, it's going to get the guard on one side and the horse on one side of the cart. So let's see. Let's roll. Oh. So that albino dwarf saves. So he'll take half your damage, and then we'll just do the same thing for the horse.
I think he's already dead.
Okay, so that horse saves too. So go ahead and roll your damage, and they'll both take half.
Okay. That's not worse. Yes.
How much damage does Ilian take? Is Bryn listening to it on Twitch or something?
Yes, I don't know.
That's funny.
18.
18. So half 18 is 9. The horse is definitely not the same. The dwarf looks like you see is just this flame just singes off like half of his beard and this kind of like dual ponytail thing that he has, and he immediately begins to scar as you see almost like napalm is like sticking to his skin. It was not good. And the horse wheel or the carriage wheel, there's definitely like a chunk that's been taken out of it. It still looks functional as they both kind of look at you. The albino dwarf gives you a glare like he wants to get in this fight, but then is a little afraid of his master. And so they begin to get ready to set off, but definitely did some damage. As you hear this just loud, just like you like lit the fuse, and it's cool. Like when you light the fuse, it's almost like a sparkler and it's very pretty. And then going back to Red's rebellion, there's parts of these that were such diabolical weapons on the battlefield that even just lighting of the fuses like striked fear into people's hearts. So when it explodes, you almost see like there's draconic images in the explosion as there's like a breath of fire and smoke in the aftermath as it kind of dissipates. It's pretty scary.
And I got another one. So put my friend back where he belongs.
So
wait,
that is
actually, no, that's already my turn. I can't do it.
No, so that's your action. You still have movement. You still have your bonus action if you'd like to use either of those.
I can't make a check. I can't make a
And
skill
another
check
one.
bonus action.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so yeah. So I light the fuse and Remy jumps back up on the window. He's like, I got 3 more of these bombs. I am ready to fucking play. Can I roll deception to see if I could like I'm just trying to like make them hesitate and like maybe scare a few people off.
Yeah. You can roll a deception or intimidation, whichever you'd like. Cool. Yep. You sound convincing. So things like deception or persuasion or intimidation, I'll roll kind of behind the scenes.
Okay. And yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. All right, that's the end of your turn. Who are we to? Hoppum?
Real quick before.
Yep.
Question on what you just said. So underneath where it says public role for those kinds of things, we would do like private GM role.
No, well, so I'll still have you guys roll your deception, but like I'll kind of roll behind the scenes to see whether or not I believe it or not. So that way you guys don't just know.
Okay. I'm making sure that I'm trying to figure out everything as well.
Yeah. No, you're good.
All right.
Because like he kind of made a shout out into the night, right? So if I rolled like 3 sets of dice, it kind of gives away information like there's 3 enemies or these guys don't believe him. But right now, he kind of feels confident about it, right? And he also doesn't know how many enemies he might have shouted into the darkness at.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. I was just when you said, kind of a blind roll, I'm like, is that a private GM, a blind GM?
Yeah.
I was just making sure that me going forward, I know that as well.
No, you're good. Hoppum, it's your turn.
Yeah.
And you definitely kind of saw which way your companion went if you need help.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Because I've been just sitting over laughing my ass off, dude. Like, all I could think of is this little motherfucker just hopped up in the window and leaned out and said, "Orderly!"
So you definitely know that you need to go over to your right 10 feet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
And then up 5, left 5, up 10. And how much movement is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You still got 10 feet unless you don't want to dash. So you move 5 feet to the left and 5 feet up. You see the same albino dwarf up here as you kind of get there through this piece of glass. If you would like to make any type of check, you are more than happy to. But you see, as this albino dwarf is almost right up in your face now.
Oh,
But he's just kind of. It's almost like he doesn't see you. Like you see him, but he's kind of looking at this piece of glass and this crack that's in there.
Brezzik, it finally hits Brezzik.
Yeah.
I have another dumb question.
Mhm.
How is everybody putting those little things on the map? Like the little crosshair kind of things.
Oh, if you
Holding
just hold
left.
down left, that pings. Hold down your left. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank
like
you.
if there's something where you're like, hey, what's this? Or like I'd like to move over here, you can always ping.
okay. So,
Okay. Thank you.
you was talking about do thing. So he acts. He's like he's coming towards me, but he can't see me, and
Yep.
everything like that. So I'd like to figure out why the hell that's happening.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead and make an Arcana check if you'd like. Or you- You're getting like zapped up your spine with electricity, and you're like, ow, there that really hurts. There's definitely lightning magic in here. That's pretty much all you know about that.
yeah. Okay. Well, that sucks. Don't it? I don't know where else I'm supposed to be going to get completely out of this room.
You can go to the right. That's you definitely saw Brezzik go that way. This is all
Okay.
like clear
Oh, okay.
glass.
Okay. So if I can dash out of here, I've got
Yeah,
how much
you've
more
got
movement?
10 feet plus a dash if you want to do it.
Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna do a dash and get the fudge out of
Okay.
here.
So when you get to that hallway where Brezzik is, so go ahead and move to the right and then move down. So that's the end of your normal movement. This is the beginning of your dash. You see the door in front of you, the door to the north, and then go ahead and make an investigation check for me. Okay, you see basically right next to Brezzik, you see that there's kind of this like this almost like cracked door to the south of Brezzik. Just slightly cracked, like there's a panel in the wall that doesn't really look like a door, but there's a little bit of an opening there.
Okay. So now I need to move
Yep.
here.
And then if you move in, you won't take damage.
Move in. I can be same square as him.
Yep. Yeah, you can be same square.
And that's there, 15. 5. And then there's this crack right here.
Yep.
Not really sure. My brain immediately wants to smack it.
I mean, if you'd like to, you can go ahead and make a
But
strength check.
part of me wants to just peer through it and see if there's anything through it first. I don't want to just keep over to it.
It's totally up to you.
I mean, could I like roll like a perception or investigation or something like that to like
You
see if
you
there's like anything through the crack?
you can roll perception to look through it. You can roll an investigation to try to open it. So, either or. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Okay, so you peer in through the crack. You can see it looks like there's just a 15-foot hallway on the other end of this door that goes straight down to the south. Almost like there was like a little passage where you guys could have bypassed that room you just went through.
Oh. Yeah. That's cool. Really no. I'm not sure what else I'm able to do here. I mean, we got these two doors. I don't have what another like what, 5-10 feet of movement? Or
Yeah.
am I wrong?
No, you've got like 5-10 feet of movement.
Yeah. But I think.
If you
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, but if you don't know what to do, we can totally go to the next person.
That's fine by me. 'Cause I'm not really sure what else to do.
No, that's fine.
That really didn't help looking through the crack.
No, yeah, I mean, you know what's down there. You know it's not like an ambush or a
Yeah.
ballista or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Carakas, you definitely know how to get out of that room. You see the albino dwarf. He's like kind of miming on the piece of glass, trying to figure out how that crack appeared.
Okay, that is the thing that Brezzik's big dumbass put a crack in.
Yep.
Kicked it good.
So
You know exactly how to get out. If you want to get out.
well, also the Birch of the Elements. We had talked about that for damage
Yeah. So
beforehand.
Yeah. So if you didn't take your damage, you can use it to absorb some of the damage if you'd like.
So it's a D4.
A D4. Yep. So just roll a D4. It'll say how much it absorbs. So you take 1 point of damage. It absorbs 1 point of damage.
How do I update that on my HP?
Just click on your character sheet and then change your hit points to 15 instead of 16. There you go.
I got it. Okay, so I got 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
30.
As you come around the corner, you see Hoppum kind of with his eye up against this door, like right up, pushed up against Brezzik's back. You definitely can't make it past both of these dudes. They're very large people. So you are stuck in the corridor right there.
The door directly to the right, do I know what type of door that is? Like, is it a breakable door?
That just looks like a normal door. Nothing looks special about that door.
So it's breakable.
Yeah.
Can
it's breakable.
Can I do?
You have 2 giant people standing between you and that door.
Well, one giant, really.
You're huge. Like he's giant. He's like 6. What are you, like 6'4", you said?
I'm like, my dude's like 6'3".
Yeah. So you got a 6'3" and a 7'3" dude standing.
And he's
right
built like a
there,
linebacker.
basically. Yeah. So anything you want to try to do to get to that other door is going to be very difficult.
That's what's funny.
I've got 2 things in my head.
Okay. What do you want to do?
The 2 things are I use Sorceress Burst fire damage to just break it down. The other one is use Mage Hand to see if it's unlocked.
You could cast Mage Hand and try to unlock it. That's for sure. The Sorcerer's Burst, you'd have to go through your friends. So I don't know if that's.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I was like, when you said 2, I was like, yeah.
Let's not have another repeat. Marodney and fire and friends in the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll cast Mage Hand on the door to the right to see if it will open.
It begins to open. Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. So with Mage Hand, you open it. You all can see that there's this like almost rainbow shimmer of magic in here. And you hear kind of like the clattering of rocks across the floor. And will that end your turn?
Yeah, I don't have anything else for like a bonus action or anything to do.
Okay. That is to Brezzik then.
All
Brezzik,
right.
as this door opens to your right, you see as these kind of like large salamander rock looking things are sliding across this floor in here, clattering across the tiles. but they seem to be a little distracted from your presence at the moment.
Do they belong in there?
You have never seen these things before.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is move you over just a second so I can get to my character. And then I'm going to move in 5, 10.
Okay.
I'll move you back. Go ahead.
As soon as you move in,
Huh.
these things take notice of you, and we are going to be in initiative.
Become combat? Oh, fuck yeah.
So, so if I'm going to add some actors to initiative.
Yeah, same thing. Copy or
Just grab
drag
them.
them. Yep. Right click.
Okay. Cool. I'm just going to have them all go at once. So
Okay.
I'm going to have them all go on that one.
Okay.
Cool.
All
so it is still your turn. So
right.
what would you like to do?
These little cauldron things, how tall are they? Or are they just on the floor?
Those are like, they go up about 15 feet.
About 15 feet. Yeah,
Yep.
okay. I'm going to slide in further, so it's 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
And then I am going to how big are these things you said? Are they small? Like,
Yes, they're small.
Yeah.
Getting a better look at them, they are definitely, and you're Fae, you guys have done some plains diving. They are definitely of the Earth Elemental family.
Okay.
They look like little rock, like Gila monsters with large mouths, and you can see that there's almost this like, unusual glow as they kind of make this, like, it sounds like rocks being dumped out when they make this little kind of hiss at you, just clatter of stones together.
All right. Well, with my not activating them, but with my new fancy magic shoes, I'm going to stomp on this little shithead.
Okay. What do your shoes do?
Oh, I'm not activating them yet.
Okay.
They were
Then
made
just
for
go ahead and make your
stomping.
attack.
These boots are made for stomping. So let's go ahead and 18 for 11.
18 attack for 11 damage.
Oh,
That
yeah.
hits.
All right, there's a nifty thing that bugbears do.
Cool. What do they do? Surprise attack. Roll those 2d6.
7.
7?
7 down.
Oh man. So yeah, you're not messing around. You walk in, this first thing that you step on, it is solid. And you like it just not, ready for your attack yet. You drive this thing into the ground as it clatters into a bunch of different stones. You do see though left in its wake is a crystal.
Oh, piece of candy.
Yeah, it's just kind of like this guy has been dispatched, however.
All right. How do you feel about movement, action, movement?
Oh, that's totally within the rules.
Beautiful. So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yep.
Bonus action, punchy punch.
Go ahead.
Homeboy up top.
Go for it.
Through the wire.
Was that another? Yeah, that was another 18 for 11.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Is that with your bonus action though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that would be. Let's see here. Without the modifier proficient, it'd only be 15 to hit.
Okay, so 15 misses.
Okay.
Yeah. So didn't do any damage to that guy.
That's fine.
I love what your unarmed attack is called. It's funny. That's pretty good.
What's that? My unarmed attack?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The rapper.
I respect your gangster. I respect your gangster.
That's great.
All right. Moving on to Remy's turn.
Singing that for the next 5
Jake,
minutes.
you already know. If they have not left, they must not know. And if you don't know, then you gotta go and tell somebody. I got 2 words for you. So I'm gonna do the same thing if they're still there. If they
you're
not
gonna toss another vomitum?
Yeah, if they haven't moved.
No, so they started to pull off between your last round. They started to move. So
how far are they now?
Well, I mean the carriage has like 60 feet of movement, so they're definitely out of throwing range.
Oh.
But you definitely made a point.
I guess.
I guess.
I guess that's pretty good.
My man.
Can I see what direction they're going?
Yeah. So especially with knowing like the orientation towards town. So I'll show you guys a map after this, but you have an idea that they're headed towards the scales, which is kind of like the main gate out of town, but that's the direction they're headed.
Okay, heading towards the scale. Got it. Okay. Cool. I will take note of that. And I guess I will go see what everybody else is doing.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, bonus action, 15, 20,
Yep.
20,
Yep.
and that's my turn.
Okay, you're gonna step right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take 2 points of lightning damage.
Got it.
Okay. And then to Hoppum. So you see as your bugbear friend runs in and just curb stomps this rock snake, and you were peering through this crack in the wall, but what would you like to do?
Oh, well, I want to get in on this.
Okay, we'll go for it.
I mean, not fair. He gets to be the one that smacks shit around all the time. I gotta ask you questions before I get fully involved, but 5, 10, 15. So we're this guy and this guy, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I can't stand on this square or
No.
this square.
No. You guys can move like behind them if you want. Like if you wanted to move like, like over here, you could. But yeah, they're like 15 feet tall.
Okay, so if I was to go here, then over here.
Yep. That's
Oh,
fine. Then you could get that way.
okay.
And
Cool.
and the other thing too, there's a thing called flanking. So you moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. If you got to over here, you could have advantage attacking this guy with your friend because you guys are on opposite sides of him.
Yeah, that okay. There's two questions that I was
Yep.
gonna ask because one was that, and then also another thing was since I have a quarterstaff, and I mean it's useful any kind of way I decide to bonk things. Is there any way that I could treat one of these guys as a hockey puck?
I mean, yeah, you can try to hit him, but we'll like moving something takes like certain feats and certain things like
Okay,
that. You can
that
definitely hit him really hard, but yeah,
okay.
like moving something takes other abilities.
Okay, I was just that's all. Okay.
There's a feat specifically for that though called Crusher that you could definitely take, and it works with bludgeoning damage, so that would be fun.
I was just wondering. That's why I was asking before I made my decision because yeah, this is what I'd like. All right, I want to smack this little stony
Okay.
Gila monster thing.
Go ahead and roll for attack with advantage.
Okay, now I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all are gonna have to hold my damn hand on this. What in the hell am I supposed to be clicking on?
What are you attacking with? The quarterstaff or your fists?
My quarterstaff.
All right. Did you set up the macros on the bottom?
No.
Okay. So on your character sheet, then I'll go over the macros there. Just click on the quarterstaff, and
Yeah.
it will automatically roll it. Click on it.
Yeah. So that's what I
There you go. So 23 for 7.
23 to hit for 7. Yeah, so that definitely hits, and you do 7 points of bludgeoning damage. This guy had not been damaged before, so yep. Ouch.
And now the whole flanking thing. But
you got advantage for flanking, so that's what flanking does.
Okay.
And the nice thing too is Brezzik gets advantage. It benefits both you guys. So if you guys are in close combat, definitely, it's going to help you guys out.
No.
We'll move to Carakas. It is your turn.
Sorry, Jake, real quick. You do have a bonus action.
Yeah.
As a monk.
Yeah. And that's why I couldn't remember if I had unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's why I was like, I was clicking through and looking, and I was like, no, it's not key. I don't need to use that.
No.
Yeah, so I can just use unarmed strike as an action and a bonus action.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you for doing that, man. I'm
absolutely.
I'm sitting here like
that's why we're here.
I was looking because this character is very similar to my Baldur's Gate character, and I was like, I could have swore that there was like an okay, so just roll on unarmed strike,
correct,
and then run it as attack bonus action. Okay, cool. All right,
but you are a monk, so that does work. I have to fix it for you.
Unarmed strike, an 11 to hit. That misses. But you get advantage, so go ahead and roll again.
So
was that
for
with
that,
advantage?
for that, what you'll do instead is where if you hover over the 11, there are 2 arrows that point up. Click those 2 arrows, and I'll roll. There it is.
Cool. That still misses. So walked over behind him. Couple strikes real fast. First one finds its target. Second one just kind of swings over. You're not used to hitting at things this short. So with that, it is Carakas' turn.
All right, so you said they're made out of like stone, right?
Yep, they are earth elementals.
Fuck. Testing my knowledge here. All right, so 5, 10, 15. These
Those are pillars that go up 15 feet.
So if I stand next to them, I can't really do anything to them, right?
Like, what do you mean? Like your spells? Like if you're going to cast a ranged spell at something next to it, you have disadvantage. So you want to try to stay at least 5 feet away from something if you're casting a ranged spell.
Yeah.
There are touch spells, but your best bet would probably be to move south, like to move over here or move over here, so that way you could shoot at these other guys. Because then you'd still be away from him.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at, and it's honestly the diagonals that I'm just sitting here going.
Yeah. So you've moved 15 feet in, yep, and so that'll be your movement.
That'll be
25, 10, 15, 25, 20, 25, 30. You could get to here if you wanted.
Yeah, I was looking at that one as well. If I moved right there or right where I'm at, again, how in the hell do I... Okay, that one.
Yep.
Either spot, would I be able to attack that one?
Well, yeah, from right here or right there, you have line of sight on it, so you'd be able to make a ranged attack against it fine.
Okay.
From either spot, you can make a ranged attack at either of those guys.
I mean, the one up north, I wasn't really like, eh. It was the one up here that I was like, either direction.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Do I need to get prepared for a dexterity save throw?
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. I'm trying to decide exactly where I want to stand. I'll stay right where I am. Stone, 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 stone. That.
Yes, I am stoned. Right.
I fat fingered. Sorry. Well, never mind. I'll let that run. I was gonna do fire damage, is what I was gonna do.
Oh, for the Sorcerer's Blast? Okay. So that 12 to attack misses.
Yeah.
So you let off, this energy of magic, and being a sorcerer too, you've always had this kind of inside of you, but it feels a little bit more potent right now. But yeah, ends up missing. So we will
Swing and a
move
miss.
on to the Kagras, these
You take a turn,
snakes.
buddy.
This guy's going to move up to here. He's going to make an attack roll. Let's see, what does he have?
True.
So plus 8 to hit.
What? Level 2.
Hey. Okay, you're right. That was a little high. We'll do that. We'll do plus 5.
No, I'm just fucking
No.
with you, dude. No.
No.
Kill me.
Oh
I'll
man,
do this
didn't roll good.
No, you hit Dave in the fucking face. Hit him in the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, get it.
We'll do this. We'll do this other one. Let's see if
A
this guy
10 with-
hits.
a
This
10
guy's
with this.
attacking. This guy's attacking Hoppum. Oh, ooh, is that a nat 20? That is a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
All right. So let's see. So you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing whips its tail into your shin. You feel this crack. Yeah. Reminds you of when you used to train with your master out at the old dojo, kicking your shins. Yeah. So that will end the Kagra's turn.
That means my turn? Because I like
That means your turn. Brezzik.
I'm gonna punch this thing right
Yep, you've got advantage on it. Go ahead and punch. Swing
punch
away.
directly in the face. What? Oh, yeah. How about this one? Attack. Well, give me that
Dave
advantage.
privately rolled some dice.
Oh yeah, I did. Sorry. It was a 10.
A 10 to
and I
hit?
missed. Yes, a 10 to
Yeah,
hit.
that misses.
Even with advantage. And then a bonus attack or bonus action. We'll say a axe handle smash. Let's do this. Bonus action. There we go.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That would be 5 total damage without the bonus.
Okay, and is that doubled or no?
Yeah, it rolled both die for me.
Okay, so 5 total.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless we were only rolling the regular damage and doubling it, in which case it'd be 6.
Okay, I'll give you the.
I'll double check.
There we go. So he's knock a few more pebbles off this guy. He's not looking too great.
All right, that was action, bonus action, and that's it.
Okay, that'll end your turn.
Yes.
We are going to Remy.
Okay.
So you know how to make your way through this 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You'd be able to get to here with your regular movement. You do not see that albino dwarf when you get there. He is no longer there. But you do see a crack in a window right there. Would you like to bonus action dash?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to right here.
Okay.
And you could, if you wanted to make a thrown attack, you could make an attack at that guy. Or you can try to get further into the room. Totally up to you.
Sure, I'll chuck a dagger at him.
Sure. Go ahead. Make your attack. 20 hits for 5 damage, and you get sneak attack on that. Because it is next to one of your friends.
Actually never played a rogue
I'll go through
on
that.
Foundry.
Yep.
So
it will
do
be
I
under
just click
features.
sneak attack? Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
So you did 9 points of piercing damage to that guy as your knife gets stuck between some of his stony scales.
Yeah, and then I'm like, sorry. I kind of like took a little bit off your right side. We'll fix it. Got it. That's my turn.
Okay, now it is to Dustin. Sir, what would you like to do?
Okay, so first quick question.
Yes, sir.
In that last attack there, how much damage did I take?
You took 12 points of bludgeoning damage to your shin, and I believe you'd already.
What I thought. Okay, yeah.
To your shit.
Yeah, my health bar looking real low. Okay.
Yep.
Hella low. And it's this little motherfucker right here, right?
Yes, sir. And you still have advantage to attack him.
Okay, cool. Because I don't really appreciate that. So I want to take this here quarterstaff and I want to see about how far I can shove it up and
We'll go
turn
for it.
this
Roll
motherfucker into a goddamn puppet. I mean, I want to get to my fucking shoulder. Just to remind you, this staff is on side.
Well, there you go. We'll swing away.
That was not very nice. I don't appreciate that. This is my purse. I don't.
15. Was that with advantage or no?
Oh shit.
Go ahead and roll that advantage. See if that one
Sure.
hits. Ooh, 23 hits. So your shin, it's already starting to swell, and you swing at this thing, and it just obliterates into a bunch of marbles. And you hit it so hard, you see as all these little pebbles fly across the room, and this crystal like hits Fezzik right in the chest. It's the only thing that's left over. That guy is Dunzo.
Captain Sano shows no mercy. Now you know that.
All right, you still have your bonus action if you'd like to move over here and try to hit this guy.
Oh,
If you move to right here, you'll also get advantage.
That's a 5. Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Now, unarmed strike.
Yep.
And it's hold shift, right? Click.
Yep. Yeah, and I should have fixed it for you, so it should do damage. So you would do hit the attack button. I don't know why it came up like that.
This is weird.
Hit the attack button.
No, hit. Yeah, bandit.
Okay, 24 hits.
It did not do it. No damage.
Now I click damage on it.
Yep.
And then normal.
There it is.
Okay, 9 points of damage. That guy also obliterates into a bunch of marbles. You see, as there are.
I would like to pick up the shinies if I could.
Yeah, there's just 3 crystals. So you guys would know from these crystals, these are some of the crystals that are sought after that hold magic. So it's what the refineries in town to do. What Kris heard was that there was some delays and stuff at the refinery. Putting some stuff together. With what Hoppum might have seen in the forest with some of the earth elemental stuff, these guys were probably getting into no good and found their way into the museum after all that magic pulse stuff happened. So if you want to add to your inventory, you can add 3 small magic crystals.
Okay.
With that, we are out of initiative. It has been 30 seconds since you guys started to move. I'll kind of give you guys back some of your just autonomy for now. So before we get to the next thing, so it's been about 30 seconds since all this stuff happened at the front of the museum. Things are moving pretty fast, but is there anywhere real quick that you guys want to look at or move to? What's your prerogative?
Knowing that his office is in the north, I want to go check that door in the north.
Okay, you walk up, check that door. It is locked.
I can do that for you. Okay. What would you like? I have thieves' tools.
Yep.
And
So, nothing's probably trapped in the museum. Being a rogue, most of the time you want to make investigation checks for traps first, but there's not. I'll tell you right now, nothing's trapped.
yeah, it does.
So I just want you to make a thieves' tools check to see if you can pick this lock.
Thieves' tools. Thieves' tools. The 30 thieves' tools. 7.
7. Why is it green?
I have no idea.
Because that if you click on a DC like saving throw or something and you beat it, it comes green. If it fail, it comes back red. So since there wasn't a DC set,
Oh, okay. It just comes back like he saved against something. So
Okay,
start-
so just
Yeah,
so
go
I
ahead.
know, right?
Yep.
My thieves' tools would be what? Like Dex plus
Dex plus
proficiency.
proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah, Dex plus proficiency, and so I don't know what you have chosen to take your expertise and stuff in, but yeah, it's normally just that you're proficient in thieves' tools, being a rogue. So yeah, it'd be Dex plus
Yeah.
proficiency.
And that's what
Yeah.
it came up. You just rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
you go to
Just wanna
stick
make
your
sure.
thieves' tools and stuff in. You guys can still hear like the magical hum throughout the museum, gears moving, magic, in the air. There's still a good amount of noise going on, but you stick your thieves' tools in, you go to kind of mess with the lock, you go to turn it, and the door doesn't open. It kind of feels like it's just stuck.
Nah, well,
No luck.
privacy is privacy. I mean, I can keep working on it, but
Nope.
I don't think we
I
got that
can't
much
wait.
time.
I can't wait. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
Okay.
For
Both
the ties to be over. Sorry, what?
as he's like I'm walking, I'm like, hey, they took him in the direction of the scales.
All right, well, let's go. I'm gonna check his
Just so
door.
you know.
Is it locked?
It is unlocked.
Boom.
Okay, you move into that room. As you move into that room, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Are all of you guys going with him? I'll just let you guys make a group perception check.
I don't want to do that. Sorry.
If you guys are moving with Brezzik into that next room, you guys can make a.
I see everything.
Okay.
Brezzik, you're just one track mind. You're looking through the
Yep.
next door. Remy and Hoppum, you guys see as you get into this room, you can see that there's a broken window over there. That's probably where Brooke hopped out. But yeah, that's what you guys see in this room. It's kind of dully lit by candlelight. Did you open that door to the north?
I did.
Okay. So in there, once again, you can feel kind of like a little small hum of magic. If you'd like to make an Arcana or a Perception check, you may.
Of course.
I was muted.
Arcana or what?
Arcana or Perception.
Yep. I know everything still.
Nope. Yeah, you're just like, all this stuff just reminds you of Matthias.
Yep. And I'll move out the way if someone else
Okay.
wants to go and move into this room.
Okay.
Yeah, I was muted. I was saying I was going to do a fire sorcerer's burst at the door to the office.
Okay. Go ahead. What you think is the office.
True.
You definitely hit it. 12 points of fire damage. As you see, like this is kind of a more solid door. So these doors on the side are wood. These ones are metal. You can see as it does some damage. Go ahead and make a perception check. Do any of you in that room speak Dwarvish?
No.
I do.
Okay. You can hear on the other side of that door. Just let them come to us.
Oh.
I also speak Dwarvish.
Okay, both you guys hear that then.
I don't think we should be messing with that door. I think we should leave that door alone.
But
May I go check this window?
Yes. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Fuck yeah. I'm awesome at those.
Okay.
Told you.
You can see outside Brooke's battered body on the ground. You can see that there are some footsteps that kind of go from smaller to larger as they kind of grow in size, that are kind of left in the blood.
And we
And
saw him in large, right? As he
Yes,
was walking toward.
yes.
Okay, before the
Yeah.
door shut. Okay, cool.
Yes. And then you don't see any traces of the wagon.
All right. Chances are this window's a little bit too small for me to crawl through, I'm sure.
I mean, if you guys wanted to, I mean, it's totally up to you if you guys want to take that opportunity to get out of the museum. I didn't plan for you guys to exit the museum that way, but
I'm just saying, I'm 7'2", I'm a big fucker. I'm not going to be able to fit through there.
okay.
So I'm going to go up here.
hey, Brezzik,
Yeah.
there's a few doors in Matthias's office.
There's a few doors in Matthias's office.
Dwarves.
Dwarves. Well,
Yeah, you know, little
what the hell
shortstop
they
man.
want? Yeah, I'm familiar.
Oh,
What the hell are they doing in there?
Like the
Let's go
drink.
talk to them.
oh. Yeah, you should go talk to them.
They have some explaining to do.
If any of you would like to
Mhm.
make an Arcana check in that room as well, you're more than welcome to.
I'll go ahead and try one.
Okay, go for it.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's magic, but you are astounded by how much magic's going on in the museum. Can't kind of wrap your head around everything that's going on.
Sorry, above table. And as a DM, it sucks whenever people don't roll well. So you can't explain shit because you spend weeks on fucking creating.
He had
really does.
fucking plus three
Yep,
to Arcana, and it's like, fuck me, right?
Yeah, believe me, I know. Believe me, it's like I'm like fucking. I see everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I smell kitchen. Let's go.
Yep. Okay.
Why do you think I went in there in the first place? Because I was like, I've got a +3 to Arcana. Let me fucking go check. Never fucking mind. I'm fucking dumb as shit.
So pretty much everybody but Carakas, as you move into this room, you know that there is a secret door that's behind some of the displays for this next area that's over here to the right. There's a regular door to the left. That's what you guys know about this next display. So
just so I'm doing this correctly, we heard the voices in his office or like in that direction?
You guys have been in the museum. You know that's not his office, but it's that direction.
Okay.
So you guys heard them from the north. Yep. So yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on, guys. Remy raises his hand. Okay, everybody who speaks Dwarvish, raise their hand.
Not it.
Remy raises his hand. Okay. Did you also hear those two people talking about, let them come to us?
Yes.
Okay. So, and like Remy's hand is still raised. So what do we do when there's an upcoming ambush?
We'll go right into the ambush.
Kill them.
That is not, no, those two are horrible answers. Well, the kill them part is fine.
And face.
Okay.
Punch face.
Good. We're gonna table that. We're gonna put a pin in that one right now.
I'm gonna put a punch in someone's face.
We go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, if any of us know of any other way that we could get to the north, besides, just going down. More, okay.
There is this, and I'll pull the switch and open the fucking secret door.
There's a secret door right there.
Oh.
Is everyone here? Where's our elf friend? Oh, there it is. Come on.
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go a little bit ahead, and I'm gonna roll stealth.
Good.
And I'm gonna do some scouting.
Fast,
Sweet.
fast.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay.
Um,
12.
another thing that bugbears can do.
Oh, can be stealthy.
Oh, wait, I
Yup.
have advantage. I got advantage on stuff. Bam.
Sweet.
Efficient and stuff.
Oh, I got $15. That's better than
Ooh.
Let's go.
And,
You
Sneaky
guys-
and I
boy.
go,
You guys
I'm
both
like
get your
right
stealth on.
behind you and you don't know.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Must be the wind.
Go.
Okay, so as you guys open that secret pathway and you begin to move into that corridor, if you would like to make a perception for me. Okay.
18.
So if you guys begin to move into this corridor, there are some basically like just like before, like two-way mirrors. So as you step in this corridor, you see that there is a dwarf in there, kind of waiting for you if you go forward 5 feet.
Okay. Well, big guy. There's a door waiting for us right in front of us. So, how about we do the old fastball special?
Well, there's another door at the end of this hallway. We can sneak up behind him.
Oh, I kind of like that better than the fastball special. Honestly, I don't like being thrown all that much.
I'm not
Okay,
sure.
let's go.
What is this fast? What is this fastball?
Oh, so it's when I jump into your hand and you throw me like a
Okay.
ball at somebody and I stab them in the neck, like pow.
Well, yeah, we can definitely do that. But
Yeah,
So-
yeah. We'll table it.
Oh.
We'll table it for.
sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Where's this other door?
Well, no, you need to go into that corridor.
It's
Oh,
this way.
Yeah.
I
okay,
don't know why I
Batman.
just went Batman.
Yeah, okay, Batman.
Where is she?
I'm
Bugbear.
I'm Bugbear.
I really don't know why I just went Batman. I'm
So
sorry.
since they went in there, can we notice that? Or
Yes.
Oh no, yeah, you guys see where they went. This door is wide open now. There's a secret door that they opened up. But
could I can I open the door just to possibly see? Not
so there's
not
a secret door to the
necessarily
right,
go in
there's
there.
a regular door to the left, and pretty much what you guys are getting is they've set an ambush for you to walk through the regular door.
Okay.
If you want to go through the regular door, it's totally up to you.
But we can go through it.
Wait. Do we know how many are behind that door?
No. Not yet.
Can I
That's
roll
kind of what you
over?
guys are moving through here to check out.
Is there like a perception check that I could possibly roll for like the sound of notice how many there are?
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception. Okay. So let me see real quick. So you don't hear too much. There's kind of like a hum, and there's lots of stuff going on in the museum, but you do hear like underneath kind of all that stuff. You hear like one small little like kind of cough coming from the other side of the door, but that's all you hear. 19's still really high, so but you have to remember these guys aren't really they're waiting for you right now.
Let me know when you want me to stop moving. Jake.
So as you guys start to move through this hallway, you guys see that there's levers and stuff on the left to kind of activate some of the interactive features that are in this corridor.
Okay.
You guys have pulled some of them stuff in the past. Some of them activate little like fire bursts and things that shoot out from the walls. Yeah, so that's what some of the levers in here do.
We saw positions as we walked down this hall, right? So like as we walk down, we see for the mirrors, we see homie sitting right here.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly.
Is there a lever nearby?
Yeah, there's a lever. So there's a lever that's right here that controls fire shooting across these two the two to the left, the two squares to the left, and there's another lever right here that shoots fire across these two to its left.
Yeah.
So pretty much a lever up where Hoppum was. We'll just say, just to make it easy, they're across from these two lamps. Okay, so you pull the levers, the fire shoots out of those lamps.
Okay. And we see this guy's here, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
He's sitting right between them.
Okay.
And the fire shoots out left to right.
Okay, copy. I'm gonna come back here. I'm be like, hey, one of you guys make a sound, so or like try to jiggle the door or whatever so that he moves, and then we're gonna burn him alive, and then I run back this way, and then I wait, and I'm in waiting.
Wait,
I speak Dwarvish. I could holler out to the door and talk to him.
Roll.
Wait, I have a little bit better idea. I will open the door and immediately try to cast sleep on it. If I fuck up, I need somebody to help me, but I would try to put him to sleep.
I'm getting the hell away from you.
Do you think, homie?
You on your own.
If y'all agree with that, I will do it. If y'all don't agree with it, then fuck it. I will join y'all.
I mean, the only person that's going to be able to help you is Carakas, right? Or
Carakas is going to cast a spell.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hoppum.
Carakas.
Okay.
That is me casting sleep.
Yeah, I'm the one who's hella hurt.
Then fuck it. I will join y'all. I will stay behind. Y'all do whatever.
I like the idea.
I've got the ability to dash and get the hell out using, my key, right?
Yeah, and if anything,
like
it'll make them move.
I can get the
towards
fuck
you,
out
and
of
then we can
Dodge.
still burn them alive. So do it. Do your thing.
Yeah. So if we have a problem or anything like that, at least I got something like that to fuck out of the way quickly. And then I got dexterity. Yeah. Help me save. I'm light on my feet, so I mean I can get on the other side of the door. I mean my deception really isn't too much, but I can speak regular Dwarvish to them. I don't really have to like deceive them or intimidate them. I just like to all on the doors like, "Hey, how's it going, guys?"
Is that what you're gonna do, or are you still talking this out?
I'm trying to think.
I guess I'm still talking this out. So, am I opening this door, and am I casting sleep on?
Do it.
We said that was
I
there
don't
was
know if we're
one
gonna
there.
sleep or
I'm
we're
casting
burning.
sleep. What am I doing? I will leave this door and I will follow behind. I don't have a problem with that.
I think Remy wants to burn one of them real bad.
I mean,
I'm fairly sure.
He's kind of showing that he's really kind of wanting to roasty toast somebody. So
listen, I'm just saying, these people are breaking into our museum.
He's coming either way.
But also, I kind of want to know why they're here too. So, if you do put one of them to sleep, I could talk to them, make them ask some questions. It's great. And if you don't put them to sleep, they'll most likely run towards you. And if they run towards you, I'll just go bam, and then orcs must die.
Go for it. Either way, let's fucking do it. Let's roast them.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask one question outside of RP. Are we going to do a long rest after?
If we can.
If we can.
We got a whole lot to explore still.
Come on,
you never know
Marodney.
what's meeting you at the end of
So
this.
if you're low on spell slots and you don't want to like waste it on this, just in case like we gotta fight fucking giant giant dwarf over there who I threw a bomb at that we're probably gonna have to fight. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I threw a bomb at somebody. So we'll talk about that in a second.
Hey,
But yeah,
we'll
so
cross that bridge when we get to it.
yeah.
it's not spell slots. It's meta magic.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
because outside of RP, here is my thought. I open the door, I use sleep, I will use meta magic, quicken spell, use bonus action, use firebolt. I only have 2, and quickened uses 2, so it's like
I would just cast sleep because like we could probably handle anything.
I just want to remind you guys, there's other stuff going on while you guys are making your way through the museum. So
yeah, but fire.
Yeah, I'm assuming Dave is still like exploring ahead of me.
yeah,
I'm just waiting for this.
So Brezzik was so sneaky, he has completely snuck away from you guys.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll. So go ahead and roll. You're still stealthy. You open that door. Go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah, my best one.
So with that,
Go lay down.
with that, as you kind of go to peek out around that corner, you can see that he doesn't notice you right away, and you got pretty lucky. But there is another dwarf waiting right there around the corner.
Okay.
And just FYI, like if you'd like, might give your position away right now, but if there's any lights that you would like to turn off or anything like that,
Ooh, Splinter Cell style.
yeah, but might give your position away right now because he's kind of looking dead in your direction.
Oh, he is.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just got kind of lucky with how stealthy you are.
Steve.
Right, peek and then pull back, and I'm just gonna wait to see if anyone.
The
follows
finest
me.
official and unofficial Splinter
So
Cell.
you made your way to the end of that corridor. What are you guys doing? Let's put it into action. Whatever we're doing.
So I'm not gonna open the door. I'm gonna go through the corridor. However, I'm going to ask this question. Mage hand.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast it and leave it behind? Like, say for example, you said there is a lever here, and you said roundabout here.
Well, once you get 30 feet away from it, it disappears. So it has to stay within 30 feet of you.
So if I put it on that one, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I myself could walk around about there and put Mage Hand. I could leave Mage Hand where currently my person is.
Yeah, I don't know if normally if it needs line of sight, but for just to speed this along, I'd say that's totally fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put Mage Hand right by the lever, and myself, I'm going to just. That's 30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet away, and Mage Hand is.
So I'm not going to punish you guys on this thing, but did you guys try to roll stealth at all before you went through there? If that was your intention before you walked in that corridor, I'll let you guys kind of go back and roll stealth. But just remember, like, you guys just kind of just walked right through that corridor, and people are waiting to ambush you, right? So would you like to roll stealth before you went through there?
I mean, I'm still chilling. I didn't know if I was going to talk to somebody or not.
No, I know. But so, like, just so if you do decide to move, remember, if you're just moving stealth normally, you'd be making noise, right? Yeah. So do you want to try to move roll stealth, Carakas, before you move through there?
Now you got me questioning everything.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Marodney. Do you want to burn somebody, Remy? Do you want to burn somebody, Carakas?
I'm here.
I
All
want
right,
to burn
all right.
somebody.
So
I'm not
anyway,
even lying.
no,
I want
no,
to burn somebody.
no. Go back to the fucking lever. Go get your run stealth. Go to the fucking lever, and or well, I mean, at least hopefully maybe a decent stealth roll, and I'm gonna fucking holler at these bitches.
All right, I'll roll a stealth roll. Never mind.
Okay.
Damn.
So the thing with stealth rolls, right, is like you roll them, and that yeah. So as you start to move, like there's kind of a little bit of a sound, and you see as this dwarf kind of starts to move forward, he's going to make a perception check. Ooh, an 18 plus 3. So he is going to,
of course,
put his ear to the wall, move right there, and then in Dwarvish, you're going to hear him go, "Ikaranash!" And for those of you that speak Dwarvish, they're in the walls. So let's roll initiative.
God damn it.
Damn it! I wanted to.
Wait, do you have the combat encounter yet?
I do have the combat counter, but I think I need to
End it and restart it.
Yeah. And then how do I just delete guys? Oh,
right click remove.
Okay, remove combatant. Cool.
Then add your others.
Yep.
Terribly.
Hey, that's average. It's okay.
I rolled 3 twos.
We are all dead. I am dead. So. No. Who died?
Okay. So with that, you heard them say they're in the walls. Lucky enough, you Brezzik, you'll see a albino dwarf dart out from behind the wall over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to get right to there, and he is going to make a attack with his club right into. Let's see. We'll use his dagger. So that's okay. Oh, as you see, he just drives the dagger into the wall over here, creating a pretty big hole right there. That's what he does with that attack. And then he shouts back at, "It's hollow" in Dwarvish. And then you see this other one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to run up. He's going to do the same thing. As the exact same thing happens, he pokes his blade through here, creating another hole right there. It is Carakas' turn.
Are you fucking kidding me? How damaged is the wall in front of me?
Oh, they're two very large holes. They just shoved their whole arm through there. Like,
yeah. Can I throw spells through that without damaging the wall through anymore?
Oh, you'd probably damage the wall, but you could make a spell attack through it.
Okay. Fuck it. Nut up or shut up. Firebolt.
Okay. Which
oh Lord.
that one? The top one or the middle one? That one? Okay.
That one.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Uh,
Was that the 23 to hit?
23 to
So
hit,
yeah,
damage
that
7.
definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh,
It
that's
said
the
damage
7.
7.
Okay. I will see. That definitely hits. As that hits, it kind of burns a little bit of a larger hole in the wall, and you hear him kind of in a little bit in pain, but also in glee. We've trapped the rats in Dwarvish, he says. So.
All right. Nut up or shut up.
Okay, you're gonna quicken spell. Go ahead and make your other attack.
Quicken spell. I'm gonna do magic missile,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do it on that one. I'm gonna do two
I just wish I could
on
overlay
the
on
one
that.
up top and one there.
Okay. Roll your d4s. Cool.
I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly how that works. I just got to take magic missile.
First one was 2 damage. Now you
Yep.
have to roll 2 more roll 2d4 plus 2.
How exactly do I roll that?
The new dice that are on the bottom of the thing, you can click
2d4.
Yep, click it twice.
Yep. There we go.
Cool.
There you go.
So then this guy takes 8 more points of damage.
10 total with the one for the original one.
I think
So-
I think he said one of them went to the middle guy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
So the first one would have done 2, 7 total. This one would have taken 3. Or whoever was the second one.
I think I already threw him on there.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, wait. No,
Sorry.
it was these two. It was
Yep.
these two
Yeah,
right here.
that's on my. Sorry.
Yeah, so you let your magic missile out as you shoot down the corridor, you shoot them and they almost just make a hard left turn going through the walls, creating more holes as boom, boom, as they run into these dwarves. Cool. You still have a movement if you'd like to move or if you'd like to stay there.
Let's see. 15 feet.
I will tell you that you've opened up enough holes that if you move past these guys and out of their reach, those two, that they'd get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I kind of figured that as well. So I'd probably just be best to go down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get the hell up out of here. So that's 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Cool. You end up moving back. It is to Brezzik.
All right, seeing those guys cross the threshold and go that way, and hear just some rumbling. 15, 20, and I want to punchify this dude's face.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
16 for 4.
Let me double check. 16 definitely hits, and he is not doing too good.
All right, then I'm gonna. That was a hook.
Oh, didn't mean to move that guy. Sorry.
That's right. Just a quick hook to the kidneys, and then I'm gonna try elbow, just a old school Dusty Rhodes elbow smash to the skull.
Okay. Yeah, as you see, he has like his hand through the wall. He's kind of a little bit singed on fire. Yeah, you just run up and punch him in the back.
Yep.
Go
I come
for it.
up, right hook in the kidney, and then, like I said, the old Dusty Rhodes elbow to the skull for 23 or.
Oh
what is
yeah,
that
that's
gonna be?
he is done so.
-3, so it'd be 20 for 8.
Yeah, that guy drops to the ground. Okay. That will end your turn, I'm assuming?
I'm actually gonna. No, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay. All right, Remy, it's to you.
Okay, so I don't see any of these things happening because I'm on the other side of the wall. So,
Yeah, you definitely heard all of it though.
Yeah. So where do I think people are in relation to where I am? Because I
Um,
know you said that there was someone here,
yep,
someone here, and
yep,
someone there.
yep.
Right?
Go ahead and
Okay.
make so you definitely, I mean, you see the gleams of light coming through the walls and shit up there. You saw an arm come through the walls. You know that there's two guys that are up there
Mhm.
for sure. Yeah, I think that that's safe to say that's what you would know without making a perception check. I do a perception check as your bonus action if you'd like to.
I mean, I'm smart, right? So,
Yep.
uh, and I don't think that they know that I'm a half, so they won't be looking down. Um, I'm going to. I'm gonna move up here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull this lever
Okay.
Yes.
up here.
As as you pull the lever, you hear is like flame turns on. Let's see. Oh, as it does 11 points of flame damage, and you hear like little shits in Dwarvis come from the other side.
And then I'm a bonus action hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll your stealth.
Why,
Okay.
yo? My rolls have been so bad today, dog. I've only rolled 2s and 3s this whole game. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Uh, I'm gonna move a little bit back here.
Okay.
There you go.
So, with that, this dwarf is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to open this door.
Oh fuck.
He's going to see Hoppum right there. He's going to roll to hit.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Is there anything I can do for a reaction on that?
If you have a
Anything
reaction,
kind of-
but most reactions are, you might have something. I don't know if you have like silvery barbs or something, but
Yes.
okay. So he rolled a 20. He is definitely going to hit Hoppum. So do you want to use silvery barbs to make me roll that at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see what he rolls here.
I'm just trying to help him.
Oh, unfortunately, he probably still hits. So let's
I tried.
see. Yeah, I think he's gonna put him down for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Okay,
Down goes
so
Fish.
Hoppum goes down. Also on his turn at the end of the turn. So Hoppum, I need you to make a death saving throw. So you just roll a d20. You need to get above a 10. Plus your con mod, right, Dave?
No, just a flat.
Oh, it's just straight d20. So just roll a d20.
Well, when you put your hit points to 0 in your character sheet, it pops up a thing that says roll a death saving throw with a skull.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that. Oh, so you're on 1 failure.
Yay.
At the end of the round, Brezzik, you hear coming up behind you, getting to right about there, is a large dark dwarf.
Oh, hello, love.
Yeah.
Hey, I almost blew that guy up.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. We got these two or we got this one dwarf. This guy's gone. I'm gonna get that guy off the board. This guy turns around. He's gonna make an attack against Brezzik. Does a 13 hit you?
Smack it away. That shit out of here.
Okay. Yeah, you just counter it.
Check
He's
my
just
punch him.
standing there. Uh,
slap boxing.
Fair,
Not
fair.
that will end his turn. So it is to Carakas.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused. I
Yep.
use Quicken Spell. I'm looking at the very top. It says Sorcerer 2. Am I looking at things wrong? I use Quicken Spell. I'm out of Sorcerer points.
Yep.
Right.
That's just saying your level. Sorcerer 2.
Okay. I'm looking at it wrong, and I'm just confusing myself. Okay.
So in front of you, there's an albino dwarf. He just knocked your monk friend on the ground. I will tell you, that your monk friend picked up some gobby gourds, and then there's also this dwarf that is definitely of the mind to do you harm. And I don't know if you have any other healing mechanics, but yeah.
No, I do not. Anything as far as picking him up is an action, right?
Yeah. And then if you decided to move him away, that albino dwarf would get an attack of opportunity on you or him.
My original thought was if I could pick him up as like a bonus, I would do sleep on the dwarf and bonus just pick him up.
No, that would be an action to pick him up.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I will.
Carakas, smoke this fool.
Do not
Sorry.
make me look like a bitch in front of these people.
Roll him up like a fatty boo blatty and smoke it.
Sorry, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. I'm going on that one right there. I'm going to
show him why you're from the Smackaho tribe.
Show him what you want, dog.
I'm going to reach in my pouch. I'm going to grab a little bit of sand, and I will try to put him to sleep.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how that works.
It's healthy.
Where does it say your dice pool? What's the dice pool that you use to?
Oh, wait. I've got a 5-foot radius on my screen. So on my screen, I can place it down. I've got it's a plus sign.
Yeah, normally for sleep it says what the dice pool is.
It's 5d8.
It's 5d8. Okay, so roll your 5d8 to see if it's larger than his hit points. So just put 5d8 into the dice roller, and they need to be greater than 9.
Hold
So as
on.
long as you don't roll like shit, you're probably going to put him to sleep. Oh.
Apparently, I've got to place it down. So we'll see.
Wait, is this a new one, Dave? It says wisdom saving throw. Or do I still make a wisdom?
No, that's definitely new.
Yeah, I think it's just the dice pool. I like the dice pool one more. So this is a different spell. So roll your 5d8.
Let's make sure.
5d8.
5d8.
Oh no, you did 1d8 plus 5. So just right there, roll click on the d8 5 times.
Starting with the creature with the lowest current hit points, each creature affected with the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends.
Cool.
Damage,
so you reach into your pocket, you pull out this thing of sand as your friend is unconscious in front of you, and you throw it out into this dwarf. Let me make sure they're not immune to the sleep condition.
That'd be pretty funny if they are.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh god, that pissed me off.
That would be so funny though.
That would be pretty funny.
Listen, I got a plan. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it involves a bomb, but it involves a bomb.
Sorry, D&D Beyond spinning its wheels.
If you're asking if dwarves are inherently, they're not. It's elves.
Oh, okay. Then they're probably not. Cool. So then you see is this guy waves back and forth. His eyes start to grow heavy, and he falls backwards onto his back. He is now asleep. So just so you know, you're aware though, Carakas. I know that you guys haven't played D&D. He's under a charmed condition or a sleep condition, or anything like that. Like if they take damage, that condition is nullified. So he's currently asleep.
Yep.
But it's
Is there a way I
also
can add
an
conditions
auto crit.
on
Say again?
status effect? Sorry, I'm looking at these status effects.
Yeah.
We'll just
There's
put
a sleep.
sleeping. Cool.
Yep.
Sleeping and prone. Cool.
Mr.
So does that end your turn?
Sandman.
Anything else you want to do, Marodney?
I kind of want to stick next to Hoppum right now.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So I don't think there is anything.
Okay, with that, then Brezzik, it's to you. You see this one dwarf in front of you, the big Dwergar behind you.
What a god.
He's gonna catch a fist to the face, the one in front of me.
Cool. Roll the hit.
24 for 11. Smash.
Yo, punch that bitch.
And then, so what I'm gonna do is open hand slam, like hit him in the face, but then push him back into the wall, and then pull him back and slam him back into the wall for my bonus action.
Okay. Is that your bonus action?
E-Honda, the fuck?
My bonus action 24 for 8.
God. Okay. Roll for 8. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He is gone.
Fucking thousands.
And I look at the door guard after I hit him in the face, look at the door guard, smash him against the wall and let him drop, and then just give him the fucking Keanu Reeves kung fu.
Bring it on.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
I know kung
Nice.
fu.
I like it. That's hilarious.
But then I think that's not what he's gonna. He's not crafty like that. He's just gonna stick right here, watching this fucker come in.
Okay.
my turn?
Cool. That is to you, Remy.
Okay, I'm gonna come out of this little hole because I think I can fit through it.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I'm
definitely.
a little small boy.
You definitely can. That hole's definitely been made big enough now.
I mean, it won't let me go through it because there's a wall, so I'm just gonna go
I got
back.
you. I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, what do my little hatchling eyes see?
See bodies all around me.
Yeah, you see bodies on the floor. You see bodies behind you. You see Hoppum on the ground. You see a dwarf that's catching Z's. And then you see Brezzik evidently facing the other way, looking at something down this corridor down here.
Ooh, Brezzik, what are you doing? Okay, they got whatever's happening over there. I believe. I don't know that our monk got fucking destroyed. I'm gonna go this way and then this way.
As he runs by me, I was like, "Be careful, little friend. There's another plaything down there."
Oh, okay.
But he's a big bastard.
See what we have here. Yo, you should have never gave me this guy Saturday. You should have never given me this shit. I swear. I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna say, hey, let's set a little trap. And I'm gonna go right next to like this corner wall.
Okay, as soon as you get there, you definitely see dude right here.
Okay, so he's walking towards towards us, right?
Yep.
I see him.
Oh, and then Kris, not to be a stickler for anything too, but I think halflings only have 25 feet of movement. Just FYI.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I've been. That's why I've been fucking bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool. I haven't been paying attention, so you're good.
No, I got you. So he's walking this way. I'm like, hey, bring him towards here, and I'm gonna stick the bomb to the wall, and I'm gonna use the medium fuse, which will detonate after 1 round.
Okay.
So we have 1 round of whatever the fuck we're gonna do, and I'm gonna tell Brezzik that I'm gonna be like, hey, this is gonna go off in a little bit, so taunt him, do whatever you need to do, but just make sure he comes this way.
So, Brezzik, you see as Remy sticks this thing, lights this fuse, as it starts to like hiss like a sparkler. It's going to go off in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But you also know that you can interact with it like an object. So,
fastball special here. And I'm like, wait, better idea. You throw it. I'm like, listen, it will go off next when you go. I'm like, here. And then I light it and I hand it over to Brezzik.
Okay.
Just, throw it. If you don't feel comfortable with it, I can always do it. I did it before.
Just curious why you wouldn't throw it right now, but go for it. It's up to you. It's all right.
I just like, man, I just like things to be fun. Whatever. I'm
No,
like,
that's
wait,
fine. I'll hold on to it.
no. I will throw it only if you let me climb you.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Give me the bomb.
Nope. Fuck you.
Give me the sparkly thing.
I'm gonna go in between his legs and I'm gonna toss it in his direction.
Okay, throw it.
I'm sorry about your museum, dog. I apologize.
15-foot radius would get back to you. So you want to chuck it over here?
Can you show me where he is? Because I can't remember. I can't
He's
see.
right. He's right here.
He's right here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna chuck it over.
I'm gonna chuck it over here.
Okay.
Y'all. Right here.
Okey-dokey.
Cha.
You last time it was a D20 plus my thingamababadoo.
I think +3, right? Yeah.
D20 plus queen.
Oh, he fails.
Nice.
Why is my thing not disappearing? Discord, get out my face. 2, 3. Roll it. That's a hit. So, well, I mean, it's a bomb. So, like,
yeah. So the other one, I was making you roll that hit just to see if you could throw it as far as you could.
Oh, okay. So
this one, since it's within 40
damage?
feet, you can throw it there. Yeah, just roll the damage.
Okay, what was it? 66?
66 fire damage. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll it. 17.
17. It's huge. Okay.
And I'm like, you remember me? Fuck. And then I go back in between his legs over here. And that's my turn.
Nice. All right.
Wait, I'm a bonus action hide behind him.
Okay.
Because I can't.
Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Just because I'm a little guy. 12. And that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. It is to he goes at the end of the round, so Hoppum, it is to you. You need to make another death saving throw.
Hit that 20.
There it is.
Okay, 1 success, 1 failure. So now it is Four's turn to act. The large, you just threw this bomb that went off right behind him. He is going to make, he's not liking this. He was not expecting this. He's going to make a con check real quick. Okay. You hear him kind of let out kind of a call in Dwarvish.
Ooh, what's he say?
He just says he says, "Come here, pets," and you hear kind of that like croaking from behind him that you guys heard out in the front. You guys hear like almost like they're calling back, like they're excited. And then he is going to go invisible. And let's see here. What are his attacks? That's a +4 to hit. Okay. And then does 16 hit you, Brezzik?
Yeah.
Okay. So when he is enlarged, he does double damage on his strength attacks. So
Not for nothing though. If he was invisible, that first attack would have had advantage.
with advantage, yeah.
I might have just killed myself, but that's fine.
No, we'll see. There you go. What was that roll? So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you see this guy disappear, and you can feel the size of the mitts as they hit you. Equivalent to your own. So
Disregard what I just rolled.
And that will end his turn. As you can kind of see some of the footsteps kind of move in and move out and kind of dart around on the floor.
So it's like improved visibility, so he doesn't become visible whenever he attacks.
Let's see. Turns invisible until it attacks. No, he pops up right in front of you. There you go. He was right there. Cool. And with that, it is Carakas' turn. What are you going to do, Carakas?
So I pick up Hoppum. That's an action. I do not have a bonus action to do anything.
What do those gorgs do again?
Those gourds work like health potions. So he has a few of them on his person.
Yeah. You could take an action and just like take them and like
Hoppum will have them. I do not.
You could take them from him.
At this moment, I would not. I'm trying to also. I'm trying to think of something that I could do that would.
Well, so I mean, you have those health potions. It's pretty much either he keeps rolling death saving throws or you find a way to heal him, and those potions are on him. Unless Dustin would object to you taking that potion off of him as a DM, I think that would be the best course of action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the action would be get him up. Beyond that would be his bonus action. I'm sitting here going, I've got fucking nothing, and I'm looking over everything.
And I mean, that's kind of what happens when you're a level 2. You don't always have a ton of action economy.
Yeah, that's true.
They're little baby boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be my action. I will pick him up and in my turn.
Okay, so you're just gonna pick him up. You're not gonna give him a potion.
I mean, as far as me myself, I don't have a potion.
Well, yeah, he has the gobby gourds on him. If
okay,
I'd say if that's what Dustin wants you to do, I'd be okay with you doing that.
If he can use it to heal me, take the motherfucker and open my mouth, shove your finger down my throat, and pour that motherfucker and say, "Take it like you know it, bitch."
Yeah, you can give a potion. You can give a potion to somebody else.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll your healing, Dustin, for that gobby gourd for how much it heals you.
Ingestion. After consuming this potion, the user must make a DC 10 con save. This DC increases by 2. Gotta be soon. So I have to do a
Do your con save, yeah.
Constitution save.
Okay. So you didn't pass, but now go ahead and do your healing.
And then well, it says on failure the user suffers poison condition.
Yep. So
You're
you
gonna
will
be
be
poisoned,
poisoned
but
when
you're
you
gonna
come
be
back.
alive.
Yeah, you'll be poisoned, but you'll be healed.
Okay, so equal to 1d6 plus their con mod.
Yep. So go ahead and roll a d6.
He's down.
Cool. And then so you rolled a 6, which is awesome, and then plus your con mod. So that's how much you healed.
That's a 2, so that's healed up to 8.
Yes, sir. Cool. So as this sticky, noxious substance, you even get some like blades of grass and stuff in there, and a few just like very unpleasant, like boba-like chunks.
Ew.
Flows down your throat. It does. It stings. There's like a very chemical aftertaste. You don't feel perfect, but you sure feel better than you did 6 seconds ago. So. So that that takes care of Carakas' action. Is there anything else you want to do for your movement or bonus action? You see down the hall there's your 2 allies, and you see as there's kind of this like lit fuse that's fizzling in Fezzik's hand.
Well, the only problem is I have nothing to do a bonus action with.
Yeah, so pretty much you're down to movement then.
As far as movement, if I move past that
won't wake him up.
Really?
Yeah, it'll unless you take an action to wake him up or do damage to him, he's conked.
I mean, wouldn't that give us advantage if you got on the other side?
Possibly. So 25, 30.
Cool. All right. That is to Brezzik now then.
All right. So
Oh,
he
big
threw
boy.
the bomb.
I did.
Oh yeah, he
So I
threw
don't
it. Yeah.
wanna-
Oh, you're right.
so-
Sorry.
I'm gonna clinch up and like
Yep.
bob and weave like Tyson
Yep.
and like sidestep around
Yep.
to here, and
Okay.
then give him the old Tyson uppercut.
Do it.
He's the cat that watched Tyson.
Oh, miss the uppercut. Then I'm gonna come with a let's see, miss with the left uppercut, come with a right straight.
Okay. You're not used to
Bonus
swinging at objects this tall. You're used to punching
Yeah.
down.
So I'm punch him right in the chest instead. 14 for 6.
That does not hit.
Oh, big boy, big fucker, aren't you?
Yep, it is. So with that, does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it is to Remy. Remy, what are you up to?
Okay, so he said, and like we heard like frogs or whatever coming out.
Those like, so if you remember, there were those like Nothic sugar gliders that he basically brought to heal outside of the front gate that have a very deep, throaty croak as they talk to each other.
And we assume that they're on the way.
Yes.
Okay. Am I flanking if I'm at this corner, like right here?
I'll give it to you.
If I
mean-
would have come all the way across if I
No, yeah, you're fine. I'll give it to you.
I
Cool.
mean, I'll be right here. It's fine. Don't matter to me, dog. I'm a small dude. So unless he like looked for me, I'm still in stealth. So I have
Okay.
advantage on this attack. If he
Okay.
didn't look for me. So
Yeah, go ahead and take advantage.
that is 18.
18 hits.
18 for 7 plus sneak attack for 3.
Okay.
And then I am I can stab him again. Pero I have other things. I have so many fun things. And Brezzik is kind of there. So, yeah, I'm just gonna offhand smack him.
Okay. The hit.
17.
Ooh, just misses.
Damn, 18 AC. Okay, well there you go.
Did you roll that with advantage?
Oh,
If you have
Do
flanking,
I- Oh, sheesh. Well, there you go, 13.
come on.
All right, fair enough. Well, here I am, bitch. I
Yeah,
threw
you
2
see as
balls at you.
Brezzik-
What's up?
yeah, engaged in a boxing match, and you just kind of go up and just stab into his thigh.
Yeah, I'm like, your calves are mine.
Yeah,
Your
does not like
calves
that.
are mine.
going right for the femoral arteries. All right. With that, Hoppum, it is your turn. You are back. You are officially poisoned, but you are back. So what would you like to do? The other thing, just DM advice, if that guy's asleep, and especially since you don't have a ton of health, I wouldn't risk waking him up. I mean, you would have advantage to put him out of his misery. That's totally your call if you want to try to stomp him out.
Okay, well.
Is it auto crit?
Yeah.
When they're
Yeah.
when they're asleep? It's auto crit when they're
incapacitated. It's whenever they're incapacitated. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
paralyzed,
Well,
old
I guess
person.
so. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to kill him, it would be super easy if you want to do that.
Okay, so I gotta ask a question real quick.
Yeah.
Because I have was it Newt's tail, Newt's tongue, Newt's tail.
Oh yes, you do.
It
You could
neutralizes.
totally take that as an action. I totally forgot you had that. How
Okay,
nice of you to give that to you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
I am a
Crazy.
beloved God.
Yeah.
I hope. Hey, I
Cool.
hope you look at the description on the video on YouTube. By the way, what I put as your thing.
I
'cause
will.
I told you.
totally-
I said I was gonna put a special one for you. I thought it was funny.
Well, thanks. So if you pop that into your mouth as an action, you chew it, it's going to get rid of the poison that's afflicting you.
So I won't take any poison whatsoever. So it's basically like I drank it. Oh my god, this tastes like shit. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that stuff. Chew on that.
Yep. Minty, refreshing, gets rid of that bad aftertaste in your mouth.
Aftertaste.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'd have to use that as an action, not a bonus action.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
To like consume things most of the time, it's an action unless it states otherwise.
That really makes me mad because I really
Give your
wanted
bonus
to
action unarmed attack. You can auto crit him if you want. If you want to put him out of his misery, since he knocked you out, and you want to,
dude, you have no idea.
Well, that's
like,
fine. You got your.
It's like I get up. I was like, all right, that tastes like shit. Put a bit of basically like chewing tobacco in my lip because tobacco actually has antitoxin properties. So just funny purposes. Put a piece of the tobacco leaf in my mouth. Basically, start chewing on it and like. Okay, I feel better. Now it's your turn, Mister. I mean, it would be much better. Like instead of hitting you with the quarterstaff, it'd be a little bit more personal with the fist, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I kind of like imagine this whole fight too, like taking on the ground. Like you don't even stand up. Like you're still on the ground and you have this poison, and you put the thing into your lip, and then you kind of sit up a little bit, and you just like crawl on top of him and just bash his face.
Thinking very similar. I'm still laying down. I just put it in there and chewing on it, like catching my breath. Like, all right, I'm gonna be with you in a minute.
Yeah. So that guy is dispatched. You have taken care of him.
I didn't get to do unarmed strike.
It's gonna auto hit. You don't.
Okay. Okay.
That's
fine.
Yeah. So with that, it is to our big bad.
Yeah.
So
big boy.
He is going to look at both of you and laugh a little bit, and he's gonna be like, "We already got what we came for."
He's like, baby,
I'm a pretty big fucking
rocket.
I'll see you again soon. and
Like
he's gonna
one of
make
them.
multi-attack. He's gonna swing. Let's see. He's gonna swing once against once against Remy. That probably misses.
Too small, bitch. You got bend down to fight me.
Once against Brezzik. That probably misses.
He's too thick. You gotta be stronger than him.
He's not
Fool.
feeling good. Let's see. The girl has advantage on saving throws against poisons.
My man's got sweet feet over here.
No, that's all he got. So with him missing those 2 attacks, he's gonna try to run this way. So go ahead and take your attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
Would
we get them whenever he's standing here, so we get them with advantage?
Nope, because it's once he leaves.
I got a lobby for some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Nowhere, dog. What do you mean?
Caught him.
So as he goes to leave, Brezzik goes to like swing at the back of his head, and he goes and ducks. And as he ducks, you just kind of let your dagger fly, and he ducks and goes right into his chin as he just kind of gets incapacitated right there. So we are out of combat, but as we are out of combat, you hear the guttural croaks as these Nothic sugar gliders have been called by their master, and
is this guy still alive?
That's Brezzik.
No, wait. Is
Yes, I am still alive.
Is that dude still alive?
No, he's done for. He's gone.
God damn it. I was going to use my sliver on the motherfucker.
I wanted to fucking interrogate him. Okay.
So you guys have been in here for a little while. There's still stuff coming. You guys saw the people that were outside. Hoppum's almost been downed. You just dealt with these. Yeah. You just dealt with these albino dwarves and their Durgar leader. Once again, you saw like the brand 4 on his neck. You hear these guttural calls and stuff, and I know it's a little bit past our playing time, but so as you guys turn this corner and get up this hallway, you guys see that these are the doors to what is kind of one of the last displays, and then also Matthias's office. So what would you guys like to do?
I want to real quick. I want to see if he has like anything on him, like a note, something that like I'm gonna ruffle through his shit real quick.
So he does have a little note on him. I will tell you what it says at the next session, and then he has a whip, and he has a dagger, and he has a war pick.
Okay, I will. Does anybody want a war pick? Going once? Going twice? Nope. Okay, I throw it away. I'll take the dagger, and then I take the dagger, and I take the note.
Give me the pick. I'll sell it.
Wait. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, same thing. Give me the pick. I'll sell it. I don't care.
You take it.
Well,
yeah. As like Remy uses both his hands to give it to Fezzik, and Fezzik barely moves it over to Carakas. He hands it to Carakas, and it just drops to the ground in your hands, and you're like, "I'll sell it."
I would like to eat some.
So,
if that's okay.
Can I like rifle through the bodies? Like
I can
roll like investigation or something to find like something that can help me kill.
No.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation. I will allow you to do that.
Because I'm kind of like hella hurt. I need to do something. At this point in time, I'm like, fuck it. I need some kind of heals. I don't give a shit. I'm going to run these pockets, bitch.
No.
Do you want some bread?
I mean, I like bread.
Here, have some bread. You get 3 hit points back. Nom 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 nom.
Can I still rifle through some pockets though?
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check, but I'll just like have this be an overall investigation check. So, with these albino dwarves and stuff you see on the floor rifling through some pockets, they have a couple daggers and things as well. They're not even really very clad in too much armor. These guys don't seem very important, and they weren't important enough to give magical concoctions to, which are very scarce. So you don't find any healing potions. But with that investigation, I will allow you to make a history or an arcana, whatever you think's best.
Neither.
Okay, yep. So, like, you guys are making it really hard, but yes. So, with that roll, you don't really recall.
I'm a little punch drunk. What do you think?
Yep. Yeah.
I just drank grog.
No, for sure. So time's ticking. So
Let's go.
you guys barely survived that fight. It's been about a minute and a half since these guys pulled up to the front of the door. Everything's happened extremely fast. These doors in front of you are locked. So if you guys would like to make your way around, try to pick these locks, whatever you want to do, needs to happen quick.
Yeah.
I'll come down here to
Can I? Well,
watch
can
him
I ask?
or watch for him.
Can I ask
Okay.
two
Go
quick
ahead and
questions?
make a perception check while you're watching for him. Are you gonna try to lockpick that, Remy?
Yeah.
Okay. Thieves' tools, please. Okay. You are attuned to the situation. Your adrenaline's pumping. You've been knocking the shit out of people. You're in the zone.
Give me the old
Brother. Yeah.
squeeze
No.
my hands,
So, yeah.
knuckle crack.
So you try to unlock that door. Unfortunately, you damage
Oh,
the
wow.
lock to the point
Whoa.
where it's not of any use anymore.
Try this.
But this, there's other doors over here.
Sure. Can I roll above a 5?
Especially for
Thank you. That's
Hey,
all I need.
so-
Above a 5. I have a +5. I will unlock anything in the world.
You're able to unlock this door here at the bottom. You open it. If you guys go into that room, as you unlock the door, almost simultaneously as you hear the successful clicks of the tumblers falling into place, you hear this echoing from one of the Nothic calls over to the west, as it seems like they are getting closer. As you open this room, this is Nameless Norman's last display. You know that Matthias's office is right through these other doors to the north. You also know that there is a little lever in here that allows you to open up his office if it is locked. Do you pull that lever?
I do.
Okay. As you pull
No,
that
no,
lever,
there.
one of the magical crystals, and it's interesting that you pull it. So one of the magical crystals that was in your possession that you got from dispatching those earth elementals, it begins to glow, and it almost pulls itself out of your pockets, creating like a little hole in your pants. As you pull the lever, it goes up into the air and it begins to glow hot and then dissipates over this coffin. As you open this door to Matthias's office, you see that there is a book that he left for you, but this coffin for Nameless Norman also opens up, and on the inside you see magical ruins that begin to grow, magical runes that begin to glow. I'd say all of you can make a arcana or a investigation to know what those runes are. And Brezzik, I'll actually give you advantage because you've seen these runes with Matthias before. Okay, so so Hoppum and Carakas. And Hoppum, you've seen some stuff like this because you wanted to kind of keep some of your stash separate. But Carakas, with some of the arcane knowledge you have. So these runes are actually used a lot of times for smugglers or for people that just want to store things in extraplanar little pockets. But pretty much what it does is it transfers the contents from one area to another container. So that's what's inside this coffin. The crystals have activated this magic. Pretty much it's your guys' way out. So You guys just have to get in the coffin and leave.
Yeah,
Nice.
as soon as they say something about their ruins and smuggling shit, like, yeah, that's actually where we brought Norman in. See you later.
Oosh.
I was going to try to ask earlier about the whole. Okay, that's a little loud. The whole deal of the same thing Dustin rolled for characters and stuff to try to get him to heal. If I could roll possibly the same thing.
Oh, an investigation? Sure. I mean, you guys are in a hurry, but go ahead and roll an Arcana or investigation. Okay, so yeah, with that Arcana, you remember all the way back here when you guys looked through that door and you guys could figure out what was going on in this other room. There was actually some runes on there that the Nature's Gift would have activated that would have given you guys some healing. But it's all the way back at the beginning, and your friends have left. So totally
Well,
up
it
to
was-
you whether you want to try to leave or get into the coffin.
No, it was more along the lines of like grabbing from.
From those guys? Oh yeah. Those
Yeah.
guys, like I said, they weren't important enough to be given things that are that rare and that demand. So they didn't have shit like that on them. So as you guys get to the lid, you guys close the lid, you feel like the magical energy, and as soon as it almost feels like as soon as it closed, it opens again. You find yourselves across the street at the ruins to the old temple, basically adjacent from the museum. Only a minute and a half's gone by as you see kind of guards starting to scutter into the museum. You see some of the Nothics perusing around, like their gaze just darting back and forth with all the magical energy. They seem almost euphoric with everything that they're encountering. You see off in the distance as Matthias's carriage
It's very
is
loud.
probably made it down the road. So, but you guys have successfully made it out of the museum. You're on top of the ruined temple. Ryan was kind enough to turn my map into a decent map, and I believe he posted it for you guys in questions for the DM.
Fuck
So
yeah.
if you guys go in there and check out that map, the top right is the museum. Just below that is the ruined temple. And over there to the left on the gates, that's where the scales are. That is where Matthias is being taken. I know that, Kris, you said you had some questions relative to the map. The only thing that's not depicted on here is the magical monorail that kind of is important. But,
Okay.
so yeah, you guys has successfully made it out of the museum. Do you guys have any questions before we end the session and I give you guys some prompts for next week?
Only thing is that the lighting on the map, I don't see shit besides like the little pockets that the lights
shit.
are in. Besides that, I see nothing. So like you said that there's a coffin here, I don't see shit.
Okay,
It's
you
just
didn't
dark.
get that. So
Nope.
okay,
It's
so I
just
probably
dark.
just did the lighting bad.
I
I know
thought
that when I was
no. There you go.
There you go. See, okay, now I see.
I thought I updated everyone. I guess I did not update yours, Kris. Sorry.
Because like y'all were moving, I'm like, bro, I have no idea why these people are moving. I'm just gonna wing it. But
Yeah.
like, I
my bad.
saw.
and I'll do a better job next time with putting in dim light versus bright light and things like that.
that's good.
So I'll do better with that.
Like I saw
This was
like
awesome.
half of this map.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so much better. Okay, I can actually see where I'm going. I was just moving, like, can I move through this? And then I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Fun
only
little
thing
interactive
that I
map though, right?
have is
See?
one. That shit is loud. So I guess
Yeah, I'll turn
on
that
my
down too.
on my end, I can turn it down.
Yeah, if you go to like the music symbol, you could turn
Yeah.
down the environment.
Yeah, I've turned it down. 2, how close are we to a long rest?
Well, that's up to you guys. You guys are, I mean, you haven't taken one yet. That's where you guys want to start next session. But we can get into that with some of the prompts and the decisions you guys have to make for what you guys want to do next week.
Yeah.
So, any other questions or any other stuff about the map? Do you guys want me to kind of tell you what the areas on the map are real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So, with where you guys are at, you guys pretty much heard that they're taking Matthias out of town, right? To basically be
The scales.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So they're headed to the scales to get him out of town.
Okay.
You guys know that getting in and out of town is not easy. There's different ways to do that. And if you guys want to tell me, what ways you want to try to figure out how to get out of town, next week, you guys are going to need to find more information and more resources if your mission is to rescue Matthias. So next week, you guys might, there's the things that you guys found, like I'll refresh your memory, like that, the guy in the tavern about like the Fight Club and stuff, and the phrase, getting wet, um, the bubbles that you saw come up from the pond. Those of you that have magical blood, so like the Fae or the sorcerer, you guys know that you've been, asked for your blood as a resource from a mind flayer that does something called slicing. You guys saw the elemental rift in the forest. You guys know that the ways to get out of town is through the Gap, which is a large dried up river. That is what is on the east side of the map. So that river runs up through a lot of the districts and is very much a straight line. But navigating through the Gap, that dried up river is it's not easy to get in and through there. And it can be kind of treacherous, but it is quick because it runs straight up and you're not going to run into a lot of people that travel that. There's the magical monorail. So that's one of the things that runs that the people from the capital come in and out of town, but your guys are going to need a way, such as those crystals, to activate that monorail and to be able to traverse it. There's the scales. So you guys know that there's a hill giant and that Goliath that pretty much are over there, and either getting past them or negotiating with them would be a task in itself. And so those are pretty much the ways that you guys would know to get out of town. Yeah. So any questions or any more information, anything that sounds appealing to you guys off the jump with that stuff?
I have
He
a question
appeared
as a
on.
joke.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Did we level up?
No. Guys might have leveled down.
Yeah.
Jeez. I got smacked down. What are you
said-
talking about?
Yeah.
I said as a joke.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I mean,
Whenever you said we appeared across the street, where you said we're on the roof of the abbey, or
You
the
guys are on the
cathedral?
roof. You guys are on basically the there's like a ruined like statue in that
Yeah.
temple that you guys pretty much have appeared on top of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I would, for getting out of town before or after we gather all the information shit we need, I'd probably try to use any of my smuggler.
Oh yeah, and so that's
resources.
another thing too, right? Like, there's the stuff with Saria, like, she got out, she knows how to get out of town, but she, left the museum. I don't know if you guys hold a grudge against her and you guys want to follow that thread. But
Yeah, we didn't
we
see
don't have to
her.
huh?
We, as I said, we didn't see, and I say we as in Remy.
Mhm.
Didn't see her with the others, like, as they were leaving, right? She wasn't
Nope.
with them?
No.
Okay.
No, she kind of, yeah, she was not there for the fight, but like it was definitely coincidental that she left when she did.
Bullshit.
Um yeah, so but so what I will say is, whatever you guys choose, whatever direction you choose, the more time I have to prepare, I think the more fulfilling the sessions can be and the more I can flesh out maps.
Mm.
So if you guys can feel free to talk amongst yourselves, but it would help me if, sometime over the weekend you guys had a like, this is what we want to do, so that way I can make maps and come up with plot shit.
Cool.
Okay, so
Yep.
so those are your options. If you guys have any questions, hope you guys had fun tonight. Hope you
Always.
guys enjoyed the combat and the maps and all that stuff.
Man, you let me
Oh,
throw
yeah.
bombs at people.
I mean,
Here's
the
a
combat
here's a
looked really great
question-
from the floor.
Here's a question for just everybody, just period. We're leaving out of here. On my screen, the map hasn't done. Do we want to
Oh
go
no,
ahead
I just
and
haven't
say-
made another map yet.
Yeah. I'm not crediting that. Do we want to go ahead and do a long rest and say that we got out of here and did a long rest?
Well, the long rest is definitely gonna if we decide to do long rest, we'll pick that up next session because you guys will be across the street and it'll be up to you guys what you decide to do then. So if that's something where you guys decide like, hey, we're gonna take a long rest at the ruins, or we're gonna go after and see, you know, like maybe Saria's still in the area, we're gonna try to track her, or we're going to see what happens with the carriage. Like that's something you guys will have to figure out what you guys want to do. Because a long rest will basically put you guys 8 hours behind all that. So
yeah, and that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, so if you're asking a long rest for like your health, or are you asking a long rest for like your spells and stuff?
Spells.
Okay, so you could take a long rest because those are important for you, and the rest of us could do whatever. Like it doesn't have to be like a communal thing. Like we all don't have to take a long rest. So if it's needed, you could just be like, "Hey, I'm just gonna chill out here," and you can still do stuff in that long rest. Actually, no. But yeah, because what I probably will do is I'm probably gonna track down what's her face and see where she went because that's what's important to Remy. So, but no, you can take a long rest. That's perfectly fine. And then like we could reconvene somewhere else.
okay, cool.
Is that fine with everybody else?
Yeah, that's fine. It's just you'll have to remember, like next session, if they decide to do something off the jump, you'll be staying there and resting. So, you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just the fact of like, are you okay with not being a part of the game for like a turn or until however long time takes?
yeah,
Because a long rest is basically 8 hours, right?
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So you're gonna be out of commission for 8 hours.
So here's the thing I would say is like I realize that like you're focusing on the long rest. You really want a long rest, so you don't know how things are going to start off. The other things I would say is there's these people in near vicinity that are hunting for you. You guys just got out of the museum. There's things that are kind of happening in the like immediate. If you guys decide that like no, hey, we need to take a rest, and that's what you guys decide next session, cool. But at least you'll have some time to think about it and to strategize.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm just
But I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know it's already 10:30. Thanks for everybody making it. I've really enjoyed doing this, so thanks. And then like I said, if you guys have any questions or have any, you know, ideas about what things you want to pursue, you know, you can talk about that amongst yourselves in chat.
Cool.
all right.
Okay. I'll see the
Jake.
OGs tomorrow. Marodney, Dustin.
Sir.
Hope you guys had fun. If you need anything, let me know. But I will see you guys. I will see you guys next week.
Hey, Jake.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
buddy.
Oh, no problem, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me throw bombs out of a window. You know,
Nah, man.
densely
We're all
populated situation.
no, like the thing I've actually thought's really cool about this is we're all contributing in our own way. I think it's going to be a pretty dope campaign. So, you know, it's pretty cool to have guys like Ryan making maps and, you know, how much of the mechanics you've been helping out with Dave and, you know, Dustin's streaming. It's like, it's cool. It's going to be great.
Good times.
Don't forget, if you ever need a recap, it is on the YouTube.
That's true. I just really don't want to hear my own voice.
Fun is fun.
Yeah, I barely want to hear your voice too.
Yeah,
I'm
But
exactly.
not
I do appreciate, Jake, you allowing the floor to come up and slap me in the face. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh,
That
no,
was
no problem.
so much appreciated.
I really wish you would have slapped Dave in the face that one time, dog. I don't know.
I was like,
Dave has way too much fun. I feel like someone needs to humble him real quick. I don't know. I think Amanda Holyfield.
Yeah, I don't even want to hear
come out
nothing.
nowhere, just
Motherfucker over here jumping over the fence, basically throwing fucking bombs at people. Just
Yeah, but it's
take
a
that
bomb.
shit.
I can't miss a bomb. It's like,
He can't miss a face when their face is on his fist.
Like I couldn't unlock
DM
a
has
door.
allowed me to live another day. I'm gonna make it everyone's problem.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
All right, later, guys.
Have a
Later.
good week. We'll see you then.
Yeah,
Bye, night.
See you tomorrow.